Yeah, I've played it a handful of times. Usually we'd be playing like in the woods, and to try to avoid getting bruised, you just wear like lots of long sleeves and stuff.
Yeah.
It still hurt a decent amount.
I imagine so. I did play that game Splatoon on
Pretty much same idea.
Nintendo Wii. Yeah, the Wii universe.
I wish that was a bomb pot hand there.
Yeah.
Pretty much the exact same thing.
I think you throwing 20 for him?
Yeah, pain-free.
Oh, okay, got you. Cool.
It's definitely a call hand. I mean, Rainey's got the button.
Button. I win. I got a jack. 6,
2, a
5,
6,
8. I win.
I win.
I had that.
So it looks like most people are sitting about $1,000 deep. So I guess we're playing some 5-10.
She was on a draw.
5-5.
A 6, a 2.
I drive
You drive when you drive back.
Monday.
5-5 with a $5 ante, so it's like 5-10, yeah.
Essentially the same thing.
Well, you fold because I have king 3.
Check. No, I got to go home Monday because I got to go to Palm Springs on Tuesday.
Call. Three players.
Tommy, you going to the
Venetian.
Venetian? Oh, they got a good one there.
Looks like our graphics have been struggling just a little bit.
Win. I like going to win the best.
You're doing Summit?
Zorworld's got a good.
I'm going. Tommy, are you going?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's that at?
50 stars.
Zorworld, it's over by, it's on the Circus side. Over by will win. It's right across the street from the win.
Okay,
Yeah, they have a great house.
They have what?
They have really good poker house. They got 2 tournaments, really good ones that are daily, but they have a lot of the professionals are playing there. They have 2 rooms like this.
Okay.
In the back.
Dave
Serious.
in a boat on the river. Not that he needed it.
No, sorry. This guy's got the king of 3. I literally had it last hand.
Yeah.
Look what happened.
2 rooms.
Now to see if he can get
It's a
some
really good
value.
house.
I mean, kind of hard,
Bet 200.
but
Tommy, are you going to the Summit?
Ace High might think he's good. No.
Take it down.
Dave Bain shows everyone.
Because it was such a small bet on the turn. Sometimes you're good.
that ace four of clubs was a real spicy float.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one sucks.
Yeah,
I think that's the fun
A
part.
couple more cool. I enjoyed
No matter
it.
what. We were just
Last
talking.
one I went to
Dave,
was,
did you lie to me?
All right, so there's the whole gang.
Yeah, I never.
So Mama D, actually, her husband owns one of the paintball teams.
Just tip dealership.
I'm good right now. I have water.
Houston Heat.
Tequila shots me up.
Apparently, she's hosted a home game with both Mike Madison and Phil Hellmuth.
Yeah, thanks.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, those are big names.
Those are just the old school TV classics. 2 of the biggest talkers, longtime frenemies.
Yeah.
It is a call.
It's a call.
You have to say raise.
I apologize. There's a call for a green chip.
You play over chip. You don't say raise.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
Yeah, he's getting got by the 1 chip rule.
Oh, Nick has a.
Now I'll get in there just because, Nick.
Suck out. Nick, what did you want to make it? You want to make it 25?
Oh, no, come on. What are you doing, dude?
Man, there's your chance.
I'm helping out my friend, okay?
Everyone's going to take advantage of that.
Chance.
Rules are rules. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm still coming. I'm still coming for the
That would have been
punishment.
hilarious. I apologize.
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at Pando.
3 player.
So it looks like Pando owns Level Up Sports Paintball Park in Columbus, Ohio, and is a former owner of Pro Team
25,
in
right?
Columbus as well. So a mixture of team owners, paintball park owners, and players.
Yeah.
No.
And we're actually going to be giving away 2 VIP passes to the Las Vegas Premier Paintball
I'm sure you had me crushed.
here in Las Vegas, and a 1-year membership.
Oh,
Yeah, so stay tuned on how you can win that. If you're
sign
into
me up.
paintball, I guess there's a bunch of fun stuff you can do out here.
Sounds like you should get in the ring, play some paintball.
I think not.
Yeah.
I'm at the age where like health insurance and bodily injuries, they matter a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you there. When you're 16, you can shrug it off for the most part.
Yeah, also, I don't want to ruin this moneymaker.
True, true.
So the only two players that are on the same team are actually Mama D and Yaya. Both on the Houston Heat.
Apparently, Yaya also is a YouTube streamer.
That's right.
About what are those white chips you have?
$1,000.
Those $1,000? I'm just making sure.
Big baller.
Sounds good. Nothing wrong with that.
No, they're a dollar.
Just
They're a dollar.
Huh? They're dollars. That's what I thought.
They just keep telling them when it's $1,000. Like, hey, all right, Panda, all right.
They do look like cool. They do look really cool.
Pando kicking it up to 30 bucks with Queen Jack, and Nick is calling with his Queen 5 and getting flopped near dead. Pando setting the little trap here.
Raise the 50. Call.
Just a little min click. Ooh. Paintball splat.
I mean, when you get turned to 0%, that's worthy of a splat.
For sure.
Did you want that one?
That was our GG paintball moment.
There's two of those. Oh, shit.
Lens?
You don't believe it, let's see it.
I lost her. Dave's gonna get the bad news.
I was happy with the one that was before it.
Wow, nice hand.
I mean, when someone like check raises the flop and then bets that river card, your Queen 5 probably just isn't really good.
Nice hand.
It's kind of hard to like beat many hands there.
Yeah.
I feel as though that's like just a pretty common mistake a lot of players fall into, is they're like getting pretty good odds. They have, you know, 2 pair, quote unquote. It's just like, what are you realistically beating there? You're just like hoping your opponent also has a queen and you're chopping.
Yeah, or that they're like doing some wild air bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens a lot, especially a lot of these guys don't play poker.
Right.
So they've played before, but they don't, you know, play a lot of poker. So I know in the beginning, it's like, well, I want to see what he has. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good price to just like cure my curiosity, even if I think I'm beat.
He's played.
Also, since they do know each other, maybe they've played before and they have this really aggressive history, which is always something to keep in
Yeah,
mind.
and they're highly competitive.
Yeah.
They don't want to get
I
got.
want to get him in a big game.
That's what I was saying. You should get him.
Midfield is
Or
so
play
good
10
for a
man.
big game.
You guys should just play a 10-man event.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. And if we are going to do a 10-man team, we're going to be the Hobart Hammers because the field's in Hobart.
Hobart, Indiana, though.
Raise the 50.
And I'm going to raise with his Jack 10 offsuit.
So Virgil's been in there for a while then.
Dude, you should see this airplane they have in the front. It's the coolest prop I've ever seen.
Yeah, with Jack 10 suited.
Like, what is
A
it?
lot of hands that are all clash with each other.
Just got that recently, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The airsoft
I
thing.
don't think a 10's coming.
It's like there's YouTube streamers that come out for airsoft, and they got like, because it was like an old base, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a Milford fellow.
There's barracks.
Gets it down to heads up.
Yeah, and they played paintball in the old
like,
Same
barracks.
hand.
The 2 worst hands duking it out.
And they flooded the tunnels when they sold the property, I guess, so people wouldn't go down there. But
And the other 2 hands would have both flopped a pair.
It's the upside of 3-bet bluffing these like Jack 10 type hands.
Yeah, getting better hands to fold. Yeah, Vando's going to take it down with aggression.
Yeah, that's
Chad, who are you guys?
nice aggression to see.
Back.
So like, if Pando can like keep that middling level of aggression, that'll be, you know, I assume in this lineup, that's probably going to perform really well.
Funsies.
Was he the one that just had the Queen Jack boat? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think like also being able to use that table image, if that's the only showdown people have seen, when he has the nuts.
And X Factor table. Okay.
Good use of that image.
So you play a decent amount of 3-5, and you play a decent amount at Red Rock as well.
Yeah.
How do you think this game is playing so far, comparatively?
Well, so far I've only seen a few hands, so I don't want to make, you know, snap judgments, but it seems
Where'd everybody go?
pretty typical. I mean, I'd say Red Rock, the 2-5 player is a little bit more studied. But like a typical game on the strip, like you'll definitely see just a lot of people seeing a flop. Going 3 or 4 ways to a flop is not uncommon.
Are you betting or what are you doing?
Yeah, the lots of limps and stuff, I tend to more see that in like 1-2 or 1-3.
Yeah, 1-2 and 1-3 likes to limp. I'd say 2-5 they open, but then there's a lot of callers behind.
Right.
Rather than the 3 betting they probably should be doing to beat the rake.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. So like they know not to limp, but they also don't realize they need to 3-bet a lot more.
Yeah, and the Octocrab here flops trips. Shout out to Kiero because Nick also has a pair of jacks here, so he's gonna get into some trouble.
Yeah, it was fun.
Probably.
Also, I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt, so.
Oh, really representing Kiero out here.
We'll play for $20.
Why would I have
And then
two?
we'll just keep buying money. And then all of a sudden everybody has 100, 100, 200.
So on Impact, we would do that. We'd bring chips. We'd have multiple
What are you giggling
$20
about?
sit and go. And it was fun.
She wants to bust out laughing right now. Just tell us.
Danny Park.
That is a nice sized bet.
One of the trips. It was like Danny,
I don't think you got the jack.
Ball, and Jared won the casino.
I don't think you have the three. I don't know what to think.
Jared won the most.
I'll just fold.
And Danny.
Playing poker?
Yeah.
That is a good fold.
Wow.
Australia.
I knew it.
Dang.
I knew it.
Fold, Nick.
I knew
Holy
it.
shit.
Wow. Nice read on the player.
It's just like we just happen to get those
you
cards.
thank your coach over there.
I mean, when you're punting 4x pots.
Yeah.
Coach Dave over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You're about to fold it and you know what you're doing.
Good fold.
I know it was a good fold because his hands were going like this when he was grabbing the chips. I was like, I'm totally out of this.
The old shaky hand tell.
Oh, see how much I left.
Also the 4x pot tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, later.
8-3 off.
I remember the first time I played live and I hit a set, my hand could not stop shaking as I was putting chips in. And it was like my body was betraying me. I was like, I can't believe this is real.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, because I think you didn't.
The nice thing about adrenaline while you're playing is your body also acts like that when you're bluffing, so it helps a little bit. It's not always a bad thing.
We're having all the fun this side, okay?
Oh,
Yeah, you got to balance your shaky tells.
Tom called through.
Also, that
Rainy,
bringing up flopping a set,
rainy rays.
bringing back memories of 2 hours ago for me.
Oh no.
All aggression you can blame.
Busting
on
those
rainy.
Win Millions tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, tournaments are brutal like that because you can't just like get it in and always like, top up or something like that. It's
I guess I have to.
their high variance
Trouble.
type of game.
Trouble. Well, I have to.
Everyone folded.
25 to win what?
This is
So we're 6 ways.
25 to win 150.
Almost a family pot. Couple people left out.
There's the bad
Got
watch.
the club draw for the 6-5 and the 9-8.
Did you say check?
And 7-8 there flopping that top pair. Certainly a pretty good recipe for some fireworks.
I call.
Call.
Wow.
That's
Right.
nice fold.
Came to see.
Very good fold.
That's what we came to see.
two.
Yeah, the last matchup was boring, so let's,
Yeah, what a great fold by Dave there.
we playing 7 deuce game after this or what? Yeah.
I'm a D with the huge combo draw here. Does not get there.
I can't wait till we go back and rebound this.
Rainey somehow holds with his
all up here live.
pair of 7s.
Real color.
In time.
In time.
Yeah, it looks like he might try to eke out some value.
100.
I don't think I wanted to call. I'll show one card.
I had one of those.
Yeah, downside of betting there is what worse hand calls you.
Okay.
He's like hoping she has 6x of clubs or like pocket 5s or something and
Or
finds
like
a
an
call.
ace high, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25, 10.
Kind of hard to get called by worse hands.
It's different. Some places, but
17 Bitcoin.
yeah.
And here you can.
That'd be nice.
Oh, that's what you were going to do last time.
Making sure.
This is like, I'm all in.
Before I lose all the money.
Thanks so much.
Forgot
I don't think ace high calls off for that amount.
I didn't know if that's what.
No, probably not, because it's like a small enough bet that it's kind of like a pay me bet.
Yeah.
You have to like go a little bit larger so your range is more polar.
Oh, yeah. So this is from the home game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Huh?
Home game.
I don't like playing
Not
against
doing
you.
it. Not doing it.
I love playing against you. You're the only one that in the past I used to be able to play against.
75.
Only one?
When we would travel
Oh.
to Europe,
Literally right through those machines. Yeah.
Brian would be the only one that would play.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, yeah, I want to see.
Oh, you all right?
Nick got a call with the 5-3 off on the button.
Yeah, this game is awesome.
What happened? I don't know what the bet is.
Maybe
And then 3-bet by Thomas's ace king.
800.
maybe the 5-3 is like a paintball reference
yeah.
or
I know,
something.
The Jeremy Becker
I got
hand.
lucky, but like entertainment-wise, because I mean, it was very back
All
and
right,
forth.
we're going
now that I know what
heads
we
up to
both
this
had.
flop.
But then I also got smoked.
Oh,
with
wow.
brainy. I got a big pot with brainy. and I
Pretty
thought I
decent hand for
And he
ace
reversed.
king with the ace of diamonds, a 2-diamond flop, 2
Big
king
pot.
flop.
He won all that money I won.
That is a nice trap by Thomas there.
Yeah, he got it all back.
250.
You got like 2 bluffs through there.
Hate that we can't watch it.
Just keeps getting
Also
better
wish
for
that
Thomas.
Either Todd.
Yeah, where's he at? Why is he not here?
If Bart comes out, that'd actually be perfect.
I definitely like betting this turn card after he trapped, but I think his bet's a little too large.
Oh, is that?
You know, having the ace of diamonds, you don't need to bet that large because it's hard for your opponent to have, you know, a draw
Yeah, you're
that has
blocking
you
the
messed
draws.
up.
Sure, your other one beat me.
Sometimes people go, well, I missed value
The other one is what
on
we
the,
were.
on the previous street, so I'm going to try to make up for it here.
Right.
Ace of diamonds.
I think he checked
Plus
the
draw.
No, don't lie to me.
This is Rainey. Rainey actually has played quite a few poker tournaments.
Like it would take out everything. Yeah,
I was
exactly.
thinking you had a pair.
According to the rest of the group, he has played the most poker.
No, I want to put it out. I don't want to smoke forever.
Apparently, he won 2 pro paintball events last year and is considered to be one of the best paintball players.
Oh, I got one.
And he also knocked out Phil Hellmuth in the 2019 main event.
It's kind of sucks
Wow.
on your phone. Like I don't know. There's
Definitely get bragging rights for that.
Yeah, so he's got some playing chops.
And he is also who you are going to message if you would like to win 2 VIP passes to this weekend's Las Vegas Premier Paintball Tournament, or a 1-year membership to Las Vegas Premier Paintball. So if you're in the area, or you're going to be around the area, or you can make plans to be in the area, you're going to want to listen up
I don't know.
how you can win this giveaway.
I mean, you know exactly what they are. Dude, we're going to.
And if you haven't played paintball before, it's like laser tag on steroids and just so much more fun.
Sounds about right.
Oh my God, I asked Tyler about it.
We have Dead Mouse tickets?
Yeah, he has his Dead Mouse cube and he's playing at some
Oh, no,
club.
I do remember seeing some of the cube. Oh my god, tickets?
Yeah, we had tickets.
Raise.
We're gonna buy $25 beers that night. But we're going to a straight up nightclub because the debate was to get a table or not.
Oh, there it is.
Nick correctly raising this king, but he's going very small. The issue with, like, you know, raise sizes this small is you're giving your opponents incredibly good odds to call, and you really don't want to do that as a general rule of thumb.
That video guy, did you talk to him at all? Yeah, he's the man. He's so good at his job.
There's the 3.
Yeah, and like ask people questions.
40.
That's why
40 again.
I love him, dude. He's so good.
I will call.
I got a Jack 10.
What's up? We playing the Super Deuce
Yeah,
game?
I'm just trying to do the math.
Play
No,
Nick game, 7
By the
dudes.
king.
Part with them.
Figured. Nice
I
hand.
had 7 dudes.
Thanks.
Sounds like.
On that
Then let it
7-7
go.
deuce flop.
No. I showed
Do you have a
Nate.
king club?
Let it
So
go.
this is like the second time we've seen someone
I
like
had a Jack of clubs too, so.
bet a hand in a spot where they're never really getting called by a worse hand, or they're rarely getting called by a worse hand.
Right.
Three again.
This does happen a lot at the 2-5 games as well, where it's just kind of like, I know I'm supposed to do something, but I don't know like when or why or what. So that's just kind of, like I have a decent hand, I should put money in there.
So I think the main thinking behind it is if they're worried that if they check, they're going to face a really large bet.
Now I feel like
So
Yeah.
they bet small to prevent
a
the
block-
large.
like a
yeah,
block bet.
exactly.
Yeah.
So they're blocking. But when you block bet, which you are supposed to block bet a decent amount. There's lots of spots where block betting is great to do. When you're block betting, you want to make sure that there's plenty of worse hands that can call.
Who's the big winner?
That makes sense.
So far.
Not me.
That can sound.
No,
Tommy's coming out.
So
Come avoid
many.
you, Tommy.
Oh yeah, Soap had that big
Seven,
hand.
eight call.
Raise.
Back to him.
What in the flip?
150.
You just want your money back?
No.
Look, you made a man.
I didn't do anything but have a king.
Fold.
Man, I had pocket threes a couple hands ago, and I was like, where are the magical threes? They didn't come.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Thomas getting a walk.
Hey.
And I had a 3. I was really upset.
You got me with that king 3 last time.
Wait, you just
I mean-
raised 10-7?
Oh, I thought it was a walk.
No,
no, he raised.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he 3-bet it, but
My bad.
you were pretty confident about it.
I was confident.
Yeah.
I guess I was focused more on the names that they're using here are not the original ones that they told me on the flyer. So I was trying to keep track of.
Oh, who's who?
Yeah, because I was certain that Nick's name was Tommy, but
Oh, weird.
yeah, and then sorry if I'm ruining any secrets, aliases, but that's what's on the flyer. And then we have Sloviak, who's
Raise the fifth.
under a different name here.
Oh,
Re-raise.
But he introduced me himself to be a Sloviak.
that's Sloviak,
so
right? So that's what your notes are from.
yeah, so I'm trying to follow this action.
Gotta get the lingo down. We need like a scroll board I can just study.
You can see it there.
That would help me so much.
Call 40. 40.
Also, I'm having flashbacks to my bust right now. I'd pocket threes and flop this up.
Oh,
Getting max teased.
dang.
One too many?
It's okay, you got help.
Does anybody on your team play?
Yeah, Colin here. Panda also called in the big blind with this 5-4.
He's been playing a lot of Baccarat.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a ton of that.
Yeah.
But I should just bring the chips up and just, we haven't run a game. We played in Vegas a few years
There's that
ago.
ace
We played a
for
home game at our
Nick.
little house, you know, but
And everyone has a
it's been
flush
a
draw.
while since we played.
Yeah.
I used to have them in my gear bag at all times. Because then it's like, if anything's overweight, you just ditch it.
Nick, who introduced
Little
himself as
square
Sloviak.
box For him, instead of bringing my huge little
Yeah, so they have
thing.
like the little ones. So I just buy the cheap ones from Walmart, and you're just like.
He plays for Aftershock.
I bought some really nice
Oh, and
cards.
that diamond comes through for
Poker
everybody.
like those. They're expensive. They're like
I get a little
25
spicy here.
pack.
That's 65.
But you can wash them, you know.
Oh, okay.
Have you watched it?
Not yet, but I'm gonna lay them all out. You know what I mean? It's gonna take
How
forever.
do you do that, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna pay him off, and it looks like Nick is gonna
They
overcall.
get sticky after a while.
Appreciate it.
He counts out the tens.
I will raise you 75 on top.
Oh, he knows he's best.
That is thin. I like this raise.
Yeah.
Oh,
He called.
I will need assistance with my calling. Raising.
Action on you now.
To me, a raise this thin means he's played with these guys before.
These pots were like balloons. They're so huge.
He had nines
I'm sorry.
jacks.
I got really excited.
and nines.
5 short.
She got 10 dimes. Wow.
Wow, both called.
Nice, Nick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Freeze. You gave me the
How do I get in this game?
Flush or flush?
This cash game, I might have to start doing that.
Nikki Limo, the paintball pro.
Yeah, I think I just took up paintballing. I'm pretty sure I'm a good fit for this game. I should try to go get my chips now.
You stop it over there. Switch it up. Getting past my bedtime. On the Central Standard Time.
So like, Pando calling seems fine to me. You know, Nick certainly could be bluffing.
We did.
But like when Pando calls, Yaya doesn't beat anything.
Right.
He just like never has the best hand ever. Stone 0%.
Yeah. Well, like I said, a lot of these players have not played very much poker, so
Yeah.
I was hoping.
could just think, I have
has
a
a
flush.
flush, yeah.
Yeah. Flush is a good hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a very common mistake for people just learning the game, is they think in terms of pure hand strength. Oh, a flush beats 3 of a kind, which beats so on and so forth.
Right.
Instead of going, what is my opponent telling me that they have based off of their decisions?
No.
5 players.
So what is that? If you
I think you also like have to get used to the frequency of how often you're beat and how like often people have certain cards in their hand.
Right.
Give people incentive to play the worst.
Yeah, he probably has played the least of anyone here, or just hasn't played very much in general.
Mama D with a flush straw here.
Around the World Series, because they do all those crazy games all over, like Pineapple.
Right. Is it
I think
50
I played
call?
First time I've ever played
You have 3
Pineapple.
cards, right? Or you discarded 2?
Yeah, this one.
Dave with top pair.
I got knocked out of the World Series down there, and Orleans had a decent one. I ran in there. I bought a bunch of food, and I sat down. I bought in for it. And I was like, what the fuck? I got 3 cards. And they're like, this is Pineapple. I'm like, dude, I actually be good. I cashed out.
you just ditch a card.
You get 3 up front. You bet. You have
use
to
the
ditch the
bathroom
card.
that
The
was
flop
in the
comes.
restaurant?
You bet again on the flop with your 3 cards, and you got to chuck one of them. It's insane. Because you might have like pocket aces, and you have to chuck a jack or an ace because, you know, one time I think I flopped a straight. I had to chuck a card.
That's weird.
Because it's a flop. It's weird. It's actually
heard
a
of
fun
that
game.
game.
Yeah. It actually was fun. I actually made the money. It took me a
Ooh, flush coming through from Mama D on that river. She might be able to get some value here. Oh, she goes all in for 255. Okay.
There's a bunch of those rainy in this.
Good fold by Dave.
Yeah.
I thought you hit him with the glove.
There's a double board bomb pot.
She got me, she got me.
Events like that.
Yeah, so they had like.
So it looks like Dave and Nick
100 on that.
both have like played a decent amount before. Both are like making really good folds, doing it pretty quickly, making like thin value raises.
Yeah.
That game hasn't been.
These are all good signs to look for. People have asked me, like, how can you tell how experienced someone is? All the things that you mentioned are good things to look for. Nick with a 73% VPIP, leading the charge. Panda at 56%. Everyone up quite a bit, except for Soap down at the bottom with 17%. Nick up $1,200. And that was a really fast chip count chart.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the big winner of the night so far. So there's still a lot of poker to be played.
And looks like Mama D was slightly throwing a party, but the last hand doesn't get updated, so there's a couple people each down around $500-600.
Call to this.
Pretty normal for a 5-5 game.
Yeah.
Someone's talking to you in the booth.
It's like hardly even one buy-in.
Yeah.
Stop
They
it.
said CD.
Yeah, I mean, as you know for sure, anytime you've played a decent amount, it's just the people that have played very little just stand out immediately.
Yeah.
And with that,
And the hand against you had King 8. I was like, oh my God.
The counting out stacks of 10 is also a sign.
Yeah.
we've got 8s now.
But it's fun to watch. I like watching because it's not like people are doing things for no reason. So you always
Right.
got to figure out, like when you're at a table like this, it's not like they're doing things for no reason. So you just got to try to figure out what their frame of logic is when they're going through hands.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about poker is that, you know, however well you play at the end of the day, it's still just about,
Figuring out how your opponent thinks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, take you down.
I thought about bluffing, man.
I probably should have. Yeah.
You talked me into checking. I was like, I thought you were trapping me with that speed play.
Yeah, Panda was actually asking me before the stream, is there anything, any tips that you have for like being on stream and like, you know, playing against these people? Then I said, you try to see as many showdowns as like watch hands that you're not in, and like figure out what people's bet sizings were when they had a bluff versus when they had value.
Yeah, that's like the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
And like those things just matter a lot in terms of just figuring out how people are playing. The other thing too is being patient to start is going to be ideal.
What else do you have?
Because you have the least amount of information, so playing a little bit tighter, learning who's really loose, who's kind of loose, who's pretty tight, that'll also help you feel more comfortable. Then you're playing with stronger hands and spots, so it just makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, agree.
He was at the CrossFit. I couldn't believe it. I was like,
The basketball player.
yeah, basketball player. He was in the CrossFit. I was like, I didn't want to be like.
So dealer change, which means bum pot.
Doing like an interview.
Bum pot.
Literally sat there and took a picture of him. But yeah. It's a bomb pot, right? You know what? You're gonna get me.
Yeah.
I'd have been out. I'd have been out.
Well, you know what? I gotta tell you.
Let you know. I don't even know how I'm in this hand.
I got it.
Little tiny bet from Nick with his pocket threes.
Oh, I threw 20 in again. Thought it was bomb pot.
Dave so far with the best pair of aces, top pair.
I'll check. Oh, sorry.
Wait your turn.
Thomas picking up a open ender.
Oh, shit.
Go along with the
Reaches for a
flush draw. Nice little combo draw there.
50.
Yeah, Tom's in pretty good shape here for having 10 high.
Yes.
Check.
Ooh, does not get it. Those pocket threes that folded are pretty bummed.
Look at that bomb pot hand.
You want to know what the best part?
Oh, man, had you
I
destroyed
had pocket
everything.
threes.
Open ender, yeah, everything.
Pocket threes.
Every piece of it.
I was like, I should have played this to the end.
Too many outs.
I know.
I was like, threes,
Way
what are
too
the
many. That's why I was going to
chances?
muck it, and I was like, hold on, I'm in this hand.
I was like, yeah, what do you?
Come on, we were in bomb pot. I was like, why do I have 10-4 sitting
I
on
think
the
what
cards?
else? Yeah.
Rainey kicking himself for folding his pocket threes, but it was actually a good fold. Like,
Could have just called.
you can't be results oriented when your set comes on the river.
And I was like, oh, it's bomb pot.
I'm never not playing those again. Ever. Always.
Never folding.
Especially in a bomb pot. It just, so many chances you're beat,
Yeah, definitely.
which he was until the river.
I feel as though that's a lot of, that's like the other type of mistake that a lot of recreational players make. Like you heard him say, I'm never folding threes, is that people just get like, they win a pot with the hand or they should have won a pot with the hand, and then they're like, oh my god, this is a really good hand, I have to keep playing in the future. It's like superstitious / they just don't have.
Yeah. I mean, I think, well, when you actually do work with the equity calculators and stuff, then you can get used to like that you made a good fold and,
Yeah,
and be okay with
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, then it's just like, oh man, threes are a good hand. I should never fold.
See, and like this type of thing, a lot of, you know, I hear a lot of like
Open here.
okay regs who will say, oh, I'd much rather play in a game with like other pros because I know how they're thinking. But it's like, I want to play, like this is a game I want to play in
so much more
for
fun.
the rest of my
Yeah,
life
this
at
is
10x
so much-
mistakes.
Yes, 100%.
You guys practicing?
A lot more fun, and also you can still just figure them out. You just
Exactly.
pay attention.
Local ones, yeah, they're
And honestly, worst case scenario, just play really well theory and you'll still make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You might not make the most you possibly could, but you'll still do
It'll
well.
be profitable. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's like the whole Landon versus J-Bex.
Thought it was.
Yeah, the
debate.
argument. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
Like knowing more about the game isn't a downside.
No, it's just it helps you.
Get in, they're
You
tired.
make a lot more money.
They exhaust themselves after getting on a plane, and then they're just.
I do think that the learning curve when you do start studying can be pretty massive, and it will break your game short term.
Thursday.
Right. Well, because when you study with the solver, solver has such a better bluff range. So you're supposed to call off just a lot more balanced.
Yeah.
And it's just not like that live. Like they're very imbalanced with their bluffs.
Soap. What a nice triple barrel bluff there by Soap. He just went for it.
Yeah.
Very patient he is.
And it looks like Ace King suited failed the 3-bet pre-flop and
Most aggressive one
missed out on a pot that they should have won.
You'll see that Philip is raised over
I
72
think they do have
cents.
stats, right? They have like VP stuff.
Yeah, that can happen too. I mean, that's the thing with the low stakes. They think like, oh, I want to see a flop. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to scare people away, or I don't want to lose with this hand after raising big and putting a lot of money in the middle.
Also, Ace King is a drawing hand. That too. It's not a made hand.
Straddle again.
Soap, who just ran that fun little triple barrel bluff, he plays for the newest pro team called Blast, and he recently won one of the biggest paintball tournaments.
Nice.
So it looks like he's a new kid on the block in terms of the team that he's on, but he probably has previous playing history and chops and all that jazz. Oh, hey, one of the stream favorite hands, the Queen 3.
Too cheap.
Hey.
Straddle. Come on, that was the.
Hey, girl, hey, indeed.
Shout out to David. He was the one that really likes that hand.
I like the hand too.
Yeah, David Richards. I just saw him at the Win a couple nights ago.
That's what I did last. I was like, did he do it? He did.
So good to see Thomas going with this 3-bet with 5-4.
You know how you notice how I showed you?
Good combo to do it with.
Yeah, I love 5-4 free betting.
Oh, sorry. He's betting. He didn't see you. Yeah.
He wasn't even looking.
Pretty decent flop for it too.
I call.
Nick leading out with his ace high, thinking it might be good / bluffing.
I love raisins.
50.
Thomas turning the boat.
A lot of raisins in here.
5-7. 5-4.
So.
5. Dang.
That's a good straddle hand.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate turn card there for the ace high. You know, the 7's definitely a card where he's like, oh, he's going to have draws and, you know, some random garbage. Pay him off a little bit.
You know why? Because the hand before I had a 7, and I thought I had it that time, and I didn't.
Oh, he thought he had quads.
I had a7 the hand before. Oh, shit. I was like, how did I get
That's true. He did have a7 in the hand before.
That would have been really bad.
Oh, and then he re-looked.
I look down at my hand, and then I go all in, and then I turn over a card, and I dream, I wake up, I'm like, no, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen.
5 more.
Damn, Randy, you are traumatized, my friend.
Dude.
I mean, have you ever done that before? Thought you had the other hand
100%.
called, and then you re-look at your hand.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you realize you just have.
And then I go, maybe I should go home.
Yeah.
I would show up for a tournament late, and then I wouldn't have my
One of the
gear.
times I was playing 2-5 no limit, I called a river jam with 5 high.
Oh my
and looked at my
gosh.
hand and
I
said,
made ball
flop.
nightmares.
Oh, never mind.
It's always, it doesn't shoot.
That hurts.
Oh, your gun doesn't shoot?
Just kidding.
I'm like, no, I would hit you. I would hit you. I would wake up and talk myself out of it.
Do you always worry about leaving stuff behind? Like, did I grab anything? I opened up my gear bag 3 times when I used
Going 4 ways to this flop.
I grab everything.
King 10 looks like they have the best of it with the top pair, second kicker.
Like something.
Yeah. Like a tank. I'm like, what the?
What's headgear, right?
My
It's the most
shoes.
important thing.
Panda with a pair and some back
My arm
doors.
pads.
Me.
Nick with pair.
I apologize, Dave.
Everyone like kind of hitting like a piece except for Thomas.
I didn't see your card.
days.
This would have been a really good spot for Dave to raise.
Like a tank you can get. Like it's like
This
the
top
headgear
pair
stuff
by
that you
itself,
get,
it's a really strong hand.
is yours.
But the issue, ooh, ouch.
Vulnerable.
Oh, what an ugly turn.
Oofies, yeah.
Nick and Pando both hitting 2 pair.
Yikes.
$1 million.
Pando's also been really aggressive, so.
Well, one of you guys set the trap. Have it. I like the way those cards look.
Just gonna call. Oh wow! He calls the turn. Now hits a boat.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh,
The nuts changed every single every single street.
Oh, that's brutal.
Fucking trap set.
Man, Nick,
Team Panda.
he cracks me up, dude.
Yeah.
Nick is
I just wanted to be friendly.
He's something else.
I call.
All right, let's flip them both over.
Keep running into
There's
it
one.
with me, Nick.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I honestly.
That's a good just call by Nick.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's such
lucky.
a. Oh my.
So I said, I was like, someone said it. I had a 10.
That is absolutely brutal.
I was like, I'm not.
I should have known that. That happened last time.
Oh,
I wasn't asking.
God.
You were gonna destroy me there.
Oh, that hand brought to you by Dave.
Now I know you're
Dave raised flop. That hand just ends and Dave just takes it down. Instead, we get that fireworks.
Damn.
I gotta wait for the tape, Mom.
True.
Gotta be beat on that.
Anytime you have those like vulnerable top pairs, it's really important to raise out equity.
She went on.
Yeah.
Like I live over by my field, Red Rock. It's a tough house.
Yeah, I like Red Rock.
It's tough though. Even 2-5 games okay, because a lot of the older guys play. They sit all day. It's like,
But I like
it's
that.
so boring.
I like that casino.
I'm like, yeah, it's a nice casino, but Resort World's really good. Play Venetian, a couple of them.
Resort Worlds is really good.
Yeah, I love Resort Worlds.
Snowboarding,
Poker
that's why I
room.
stay Red Rock.
Yeah.
Really comfy chairs, nice staff.
Right there.
Really nice room in general.
But Venetian, I played there too. Orleans is another good house for like tournaments. A lot of older guys. They got a lot of jackpots all over the place.
You ever played 2-5 at any place that's not Red Rock?
Like if you
Yeah, Ario was like my spot until F1 construction.
No.
And I I just played there the other night. I was playing Win, just because the Win Millions has been going on, and then I just play there after
just crazy.
I bust.
They do that to keep you
So
in.
you play a handful of different places.
Yeah. I like variety.
A lot of them got rid
Makes
of
sense.
tournaments.
Pando, turning up down straight draw to go with this top pair.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
a
guys
lot of
not hosting
stations.
any?
Huh?
I would definitely play at Resorts World more if they had more
Tournament?
games running.
Yeah.
I really hope they do.
I only have one speedball field, and I get so busy. It's like, it's just on a Sunday or Saturday, I'm busy already.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of
worth it.
hassle, and it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be nice if you did it like, 20
Yeah.
teams, 25 teams, you get on
exactly.
one.
You know, when Stream was here, he used to do it because he had two. That's why he went under the because he had two speedball fields. You know.
We had no rec ball, yeah?
Yeah, he had no rec ball, so it's tough to do. You know.
We're gonna let the king queen go.
Good fold there by Rainey. If his king was the king of hearts, that'd be a much better calling hand because then you
But,
can run
Red
some
Rock,
bluffs on
they have
river hearts to go with.
Yeah.
Stack's bigger than mine.
They have
Guess I
a
just
high
feel
hand
lucky.
every day. So every half hour to hour, 100, 200, 400. High hand.
I haven't seen it.
So it makes you
If you're enjoying tonight's game, right now we're playing at the Tropicana in the fabulous city of Las Vegas.
bad beater.
And I get crushed.
Texas Station is what?
Any of the stations.
It's going to be one of the last handful of games here as Tropicana is being torn down early April.
They own the stations here. All the stations, resorts. Those are local resorts.
Okay, I think now is a good time to announce how you can win these 2 VIP passes for the paintball tournament this weekend in Las Vegas and a Las Vegas Premier Paintball membership, a 1-year membership.
Yeah, they got high hands. Pretty cool.
Is if you message at Mr. Stanzak on Instagram, that's at MRSTANCZAK. MRSTANCZAK on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
The first person to message him,
When did you get in? Did you
Or the desert man.
the first
got it.
person to message him, your favorite poker player,
Where do you
Just
live?
two of us?
Just the two.
favorite pro poker player.
Hey!
I
win.
Not too bad.
And then
Raised
Randy
me and this guy's
drove
paying
today.
all day.
3 hours? 4 hours?
I started with like,
No.
I'll go in there and start with 200.
You don't stop, it's 4.5. You
Carry money, my wife, keep
stopped.
buying it.
I stopped
They just
for
play
gas
nuts,
and
two
for
fives.
food, and I made it in
Everyone
like 5.
drinking.
Okay.
Guys,
So that's not that bad of a drive.
It's a great house to play. You literally can make money just going there, just waiting.
And I didn't.
This guy's gave me so much, and I'm up to about
Thought you got here?
Yeah, I took
And,
like.
So you came directly here.
I drove Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday,
Who's
okay.
your favorite player?
And I raised,
I
like,
stopped
slow raise.
twice.
Switching, but Phil Ivy's always the GOAT.
Big too.
Really
He
like
called
him
me.
a lot.
Classic.
Yeah.
And on the turn, I bet so big. He called me.
Phil Hellmuth, I just enjoy having Phil in character.
Yeah.
I hope he never leaves. I really like him.
Especially as he's like a nice villain.
Yeah, exactly. He's like got a good heart.
Yeah, exactly. So
It was like completely the center.
I agree with that.
And I've played with him a handful of times, and he's always been really nice to me, even though I told him my dream was to get berated by him at some point.
Fought the full house. So I bet.
I won't try to induce it, but you know,
I hate
Yeah, I was on the phone.
So far, he's only been extremely nice.
And it was
on the D
crazy.
with the pocket kings.
only the row was saved.
Not sure
didn't
what
matter.
the flop
There
is
was no
yet.
free flush on the board.
We're still pre-flop.
Oh, we're pre-flop. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a check, so.
Yeah, because she checked her option on the small blind.
Oh.
Mama D, no, kick it up.
Kick it up a notch. You definitely don't want to go this many ways to the flop.
Yeah.
With a premium pocket pair like pocket kings, there's just so much of a chance for them to get
I
cracked.
think the jackpot's up to 400,000. The low guy hits.
She's in pretty safe shape right now.
The guy that won, beat the jackpot, he gets.
Unless Pando just has like pocket twos or something.
Yeah.
Gets a cut.
Not sure with these mystery hands,
So,
but
it's
looking okay right now.
only the stations does.
Dave thinks he's in
It has
good
to be,
shape with his top pair.
You got to give me 4 of a kind of jacks.
Top pair with a diamond.
Yeah, jacks are higher.
So all the stations.
Yeah, this is also a pretty common mistake by a lot of players, just playing too
They
passively.
got rid of it. Only
Yeah, well, they try to trap. They don't want to scare people away when they have these big premiums, but you don't have to worry about scaring people away at these smaller stakes because they all want to see a flop anyway.
in graveyard one time. I ended up winning $800-900.
You definitely don't want to go
What's going on? They're like, stop
7
it,
ways
like,
to a flop.
confirmation, over in sunset.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I got like 6-7.
I'd like to see her just go all in here. She doesn't have that much above pot.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she does just call. She's in great shape.
You get a lost $1,000.
Dave still thinks he's good with his top pair.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Dave, I think I have the best
Totally.
hand.
That's the one. That's the bet. That's the
I'm
bet.
putting my opponents on diamond draws or second
It
pairs.
has to be
Yeah, or like 9-8, which
Yeah.
now is a pair in a straight draw.
9 jacks.
6-7 even,
I
7-9.
think the jackpot's up to almost, it's almost like 400,000 right now.
Now would be a good time to jam.
Yeah, she only has 250 more than the bet behind.
I was
Right.
telling him at Resort World, they just started their house. They just opened up. They have a room like this in the back. We got guys.
What? No, wait. Is that? No way that's real.
Guys are funny.
Wait.
They were playing
No, maybe the graphics are wrong.
I hope so.
$1,000 a hand.
She just
Oh,
wins
no.
Over these Asian guys.
Oh, no.
So has it ever gotten like
And then the
unruly in
dealers, like,
here? Do
they've
you
been
ever
doing
kick
it all
anybody
day,
out?
just tip
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Is it ever
Yeah, she played that way too cautiously.
There was
Maybe like pre-flop, she was like kind of worried.
They have a back.
And she was like, I think she played very Mubsy, Monster Under the Bed central.
Yeah, but usually that's to trap people,
Yeah.
and then you just jam on them,
Yeah,
and it's like, well, if
exactly.
you're wrong, you're wrong. But
Is it still?
wow, not even an ace on the board.
know.
Huh?
I'll see if I can find it.
I figured she was just sticking it in. and-
Yeah, totally.
Where's Jack going? Going to the ATM?
I gotta pick a charity. 3 kids, dude. Good college charity.
I want to see your WS.
Well, the thing is that, poker is a very difficult and complex game, and if you haven't played that much of it, making
At the main event?
mistakes of any kind is just kind of to be expected.
Yeah,
For poker go.
I'd like to think the graphics were wrong,
Yeah.
but yeah, even so.
It's pretty rare it gets the wrong cards.
Dave, you calling? Thought you were calling.
Pretty rare.
$10. I thought he was
Or
calling.
maybe I guess she thought
Randomly
get a
error.
2-pair hand.
Yeah. She
He
just,
kind of built it back up.
Not like the last.
Every time I play against you,
I mean, he was telling her that he had a good hand.
hand it over here.
She just misread what was a good hand, I guess.
What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, just one.
Both of these ace-8s are chopping it up with the best hand.
I got bored. Start playing hand.
Yep.
I had the body. What I missed? He folded. I think
They were chopping in one way, now they were chopping in a different way.
All the ways you can chop this pot.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, it's good.
There ain't no stinking way.
What were you saying about flushes earlier?
Guys, there is no.
This is a nice bluff by Pando. I like it.
No way that river fucking helped you. There ain't no fucking way. And of course, I don't have a heart in my hand.
Let's do 4 with fries. 4 with fries. I have a flush.
I know you got a flush.
Love it. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
I like the size too.
It's a great, great bet.
Applies a lot of pressure on his opponent.
You're not gonna get me.
Thank you, brother.
Nice hand. Nice bet. Nice. You know what? It's worth the bet. At least you had the balls to bet it. Should have came over top of you.
I thought you were going to.
No.
Pando definitely has some playing chops.
Good bet. It's crazy. You had me out kicked the whole time too. Even
Looks
if
like of this crew, he's been playing like the
Yeah,
most
I'd ace.
consistently aggressive, and doesn't seem like he's getting
Yeah,
too out of line.
Yeah.
I'd ace 8.
All it took was that one showdown with the nuts, and
That's what I had.
now you can use aggression until someone catches you in a bluff.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
do it. My bad. I was looking for the heart, I guess.
You folded already?
Oh, so we had both of the same hand.
Yeah, we had the same.
I thought you had an ace 9.
C3, 20. 4 and 5 fold. Yeah, that's enough for you.
Come on in there.
6 calls.
He's coming.
5 more.
Coming in. Coming in.
What's anyone heard from Bart?
I have not.
He's here.
I keep checking.
Dave, here's pocket 10s, currently the best hand.
He was supposed to, I mean, like, to come here.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
Dave probably going to win this pot. Dave, apparently he's a legendary player and current coach of the Edmonton Impact. He's also owner of a paintball park in Sacramento, Capital Edge.
I got much to lose here.
Yeah, baby.
Pretty scary turn card here for these pocket 10s. Rainey might have some devious intentions. I think the laugh might make it a little hard for him to win. Yeah.
The suspense. That one.
Chat. Everybody chat.
Oh, yep. Dave's 10s are going to take it down. This always feels good when you win in those spots.
10s are good.
Nah, I shouldn't play that.
He's sweating bricks down there.
Easy little sweat.
Huh? I was gonna go all in.
You know, he's a good hand. I thought so. I thought you said before the flop, you said something weird like that. I was like, what?
The player I haven't really spoken too much about is Nick. He's been playing professionally for 18 years. Is Slowiak, C8. Been playing professionally for 18 years. Is considered to be one of paintball's darlings, and is a brand rep for DYE Paintball and star of Chicago Aftershock Pro Team.
Raised to 10.
Science.
Remember when they had
So we have a lot of legendary paintball stars here.
That must have been fun to set
I
up.
always like seeing when two competitive industries
Unless they had one
combine,
that
which is
just
pretty
rotated.
common in poker. You know, chess and poker, Magic the Gathering in poker, sports and poker, more sports and poker.
Jesus, wow. You put the wrong color in.
Yeah, I meant to raise 5.
Ace Queen here, going for a nice sized raise. Looks like there was a rattle and then a call, another call, and a 3-bet to 75. Good size raise here. I like it a lot. Takes it down. Yeah, it looks like to me Pando is probably
So those guys that had the
most
field,
playing
of course,
history.
They never tried to open up another one, huh?
He's over at, he helped one of the guys. He's got a small field out there at the strip.
You talking about Vegas Extreme?
Yeah.
They're not open anymore?
They are. He built the speedball field for him. That's where he's at. The one left owner, because there was 2 owners there. Yeah. So, buddy, the
That
one
field was
guy,
nice. They had
opened
the
there.
observation deck and stuff.
Yeah, it was an old driving. It was badass.
It was
Yeah.
sweet.
Easy peasy.
I was so jealous of that.
Look at
deck.
like the amount of infrastructure they had, parking lot, everything else.
Yeah, that's
nice
right.
place, bro.
Rainy.
Tom is raising the 9-deuce offsuit under the gun. Rainy 3-betting to $50. Another nice size 3-bet here.
I need to look. Now I gotta
What are
look
you
right.
doing out there?
Ace Queen, definitely one of those hands that you just want to 3-bet pre-flop a lot.
Sharon's here.
Especially offsuit. Dave cold called in position with his Queen 10 offsuit and flopped a gutter ball straight draw with a nut flush draw.
Vaguely.
Rainey's ace queen here, currently the best hand
You
with
have the spade,
130 in
though.
the middle.
That's what I'm saying.
I have a heart.
Small one. Black.
Yeah. You like the Grinch.
Bets $40.
One. King 3.
last hand. Let's see if he can still extract some value here.
Dirty.
65.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, 75, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
It's all right, dude, fuck. It's math.
Hard.
6 of hearts. Safe river card. There's 2 pretty reasonable options. He can bet here and try to get some worse ace X to call, some king X to call, or you can check, set a trap,
You got me,
and
right?
hope the busted flush draw goes for a bluff.
Wanted the chase.
Yeah.
I was like, come on.
Good check there by Dave.
Spade.
I like that check a lot.
Jack, you probably would have paid you.
It's kind of hard for
I don't
your
need it.
opponent to have that many folds. You know, if he raises like flop or raises turn, he's repping a flush pretty well. And when he's checked around the river and he bets, it's very just hard for him to have a hand better than an ace.
They've been playing together for about 20 years or so.
And you always play at your place, or do you go around? You take turns playing somewhere
We play at my house unless I'm out of town. I can't be there.
Mama D talking about hosting
Play
poker.
Terminator, you guys like, yeah. Those are fun. And sometimes it's fun. I got the ones where the people, you pick the game. Whoever plays, will pick whatever they want.
I got you.
I think it's fun.
I don't know how to play any of the
Yeah,
games.
you gotta know. I played with a couple guys that know how to play poker, and so like you pick the game, whatever it is. Just as wild or whatever it is, get crazy.
I just a kid, man. I won.
I just wanted to get in there. I put in 5 for 7-4 spades, pan over it.
Bad spot. I gotta go. It's hard for me to lay my blind. I was 10-8 already.
What do you got?
20.
15 more.
Why not?
I had to go to the bathroom for the last 2 orbits, but I don't want to get up.
I knew they did.
No, next hand. Next hand. Oh.
Yeah.
You raised, I like.
You can just
We are going 4 ways to this flop.
Yeah, I
Looks
think
like
you'll
ace 4 and ace 5 are
somebody did that
pretty likely to chop this.
No way.
Oh, this dude
No
made a side bet
way.
on the RO or whatever. He made a bet, and he could only at the Bahamas lunge everywhere. So he's doing lunges the whole place, and he's at the table, and he's like, dude, his legs are killing. So he beat at the table, and they kicked him right out. Yeah, and he had a good stack too. I mean, he's
Come
like,
on, dude, why-
he's one of the most famous players. He won
yeah.
the,
Beat at the table?
I love him, the magician.
yeah. And then one year, this guy at the main event pulled his pants down.
Where do you get the toothache from?
I was a few tables from. I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I feel like it would have been more intimidating. Over there. Oh, I gotta leave, huh? Oh, they're they're over there.
And everyone's like, what's this commotion going on? Yeah. That's insane.
It's gonna be pretty hard for either player to extract value.
Check. Check's good.
Yep, gonna chop it up.
Kicker.
Oh, chokes on the open net.
Full play hand by both of them.
Oh, shit.
Weak top pairs aren't really the types of hands you want to be betting on these
And I want you to speak up.
3 flush, 3 straight
up.
boards.
You can have it.
I'm always throwing extra. Not enough.
Put that straddle on Mama D.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to
You just
play it.
say it and then you put money on it.
Because then you get to
It
act
just pumps up
last.
the pot.
You know what I mean?
You play it,
put in
and
10
then
and then you get a
your
little
last
bonus.
act.
You get a good hand,
Yeah.
it's extra good.
Your last
That's what
act.
that means.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you don't get a good hand, it's not.
Is that allowed like almost every time?
It is. Some
Anytime.
houses, it
Well,
depends
here,
because
this way.
here, normally you can only straddle in front of the button, under the gun, and then also on the button.
Mississippi straddle.
Yeah. So
20-55.
Usually, what do you say? Under the gun, the button, and what else?
that's it.
Oh, those are the only two
That's
places
it. A
you
lot of
can
people don't
straddle.
even let you do the button.
Yeah, to fold, yeah, bad
They
cards.
don't like the button because they said it messes the game up. So under the gun is good. It just pumps up the
Yeah.
pot. That's all it does. Sick games.
Pump the jams, pump it up.
I was like, dude, he's
Wow.
Kendo kicking it up with queen jack off. King calls by Nick. 7, Soap with 9-8. Thomas with the really like 3 deuce
Value.
offsuit.
Y'all bingo in your head.
Check. Let me put my cards
Nine.
in. Checking.
Rainey and Pando both hitting this flop pretty hard. Both of them have pairs with straight draws. They also each have backdoor flush draws.
No, did you guys do it?
Pretty great
The
spot
guy said that
for
Mr. Beast is
Pando
gonna
to
blow
be
this
in.
place up. Is that true? That sounded made up, but then it's Mr. Beast, so it kind of didn't
That'd be a cool video for me.
Of course, that's
Cool
why.
video for anybody.
The stadium.
You know, it'd be cool.
Like nice.
This place was empty, and we had a paintball game, a 24-hour
Like
indoor
the one in
paintball game.
California.
That'd be cool.
I looked
Oh, of course, yeah.
I looked at the pictures of the stadium.
It looks nice, looks sick. Big old screen in the background. Yeah.
So literally Oakland lost all their teams.
Yeah.
Everyone won.
Yeah.
I remember when Marshawn Lynch came in and was like, "You're gonna lose everything."
Yeah.
With Oakland.
Yeah.
And they did.
Seems like the town is made for sports teams.
It is.
Call. 3 players.
Like even if you're in Oakland, like let's just say we're not Oakland, me and you were like.
Soap with his two pair in pretty great shape.
Yeah.
We'll come into town when they're
Just
playing.
because it's Chief Whites hang out, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Got to dodge a lot of the deck though.
Doesn't matter.
Got to dodge queens, jacks, tens,
Town's built for it.
sevens, sixes.
A little bit.
$100 bet.
Yeah.
It's a little bit small. You're not really denying your opponent enough equity here.
I catered
So
a
you
lot of
definitely,
people here.
generally in these
Strip,
types of
you gotta
spots,
show
want to
them,
bet a
pick them
decent
up,
amount
stuff.
larger.
I even built an indoor field for about, but you know, indoor fields are so tough to
Nearly
do
bet
in
$100,
about 2
giving
years.
your opponents very, very good
The
odds.
hell out of me. Torn between
Because
both
he's
places.
going a little bit less than half pot.
Yeah. It wasn't a clean out. It was just in between. I didn't have right.
Rainy
you gotta
making
run
a
an
nice
outdoor
disciplined
field.
fold.
It just put a lot of
That was the
strain.
best hand for Soap to get to fold there.
Look at all those tots.
You need that. Oh,
Yeah, get in there.
Drills a full house. It's a pretty great card for him. I think an 8 is the best card in the deck, as he's probably most likely to get paid when he hits an 8. Nice bet size on the river, eking out that value from a queen. You don't want to go too large in those spots
that's
when
much
it's such
better.
a scary river card for your opponent.
Oh, I'm so glad Mike.
My 8-9's never hit any of that.
I
That's a good bet.
would have rivered. I would have rivered 3 9s too.
Ugh.
I almost called you.
I don't
I
think
had
he's gonna
the
call
full
much
house
more
for
than
7.
that. I don't know.
That was a good bet. That was a perfect.
Glad I got all
I'm
that.
gonna call.
Bump up later.
I'm glad I didn't call you on the turn.
Thank you.
I had 9 10, so I would have rivered 3 9s.
I had pocket 7.
I stand Soap. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
So, baby.
Our current chip count, Soap now has the biggest stack at 2,100. Yeah, down to only $70.
First time I met the dude, he's
What
robbing.
happens? Good draw. Oh, bomb pot again.
New
Looks
protein.
like current VPIP leader is Nick. VPIP meaning voluntarily put into pot. So number of hands he's played intentionally.
Where am I?
Currently the largest winner after hitting that full house is Soap at plus 750. Mama D's slightly throwing the largest party at down $1,000.
Yeah, how much is Case paying you to wear that shirt?
Pando looks like is exactly
You
even.
call, you know,
It's what?
because
I got
you're
Rainey's
not
one.
gone, you know, like
You mean tournaments or cash games?
There's a refund.
tournaments. You know what I'm saying? You
Had an incredibly active game today. Our lowest VPIP is only
that's right.
21%.
bomb pot.
Yeah, bump up.
They got me one time already.
Yeah.
It's like, how am I in this hand?
Doesn't even matter
You
what.
buy backhand or you just gonna play blackjack?
You think you're a better tournament player or a cash game player?
Tournament.
Me too. I have a system down. Really good system.
Uh-oh.
What?
In
Start the
the
time a lot. Red Rock used to have a. On the button. What are you doing?
What?
He's first to go.
Is this okay?
Yeah. go
Yeah,
ahead,
he's got
go
quads. Let him bet.
Let him live, dude.
ahead. Let him do his thing.
About 25.
No 20.
Oh, I'm sorry, 20. My eyes. I know.
Hold on. Oh, no 10.
Bomb pot as we have a dealer change. Everyone tosses in $20 and everyone sees a flop.
Took all your chips, yeah.
Everybody.
Rainey's ace king looks like it's currently the best hand, which it should be on
Which is
10-10-10.
shocking.
I mean, on 10-10-10, it's hard to.
If any pocket pair has a boat, I would be
Out of the 10.
I'd be scared if that no one has a like if no one has
Yeah.
a pocket pair.
Especially when he gets called by 2 people.
Yeah.
I checked.
Oh,
Oh, Dave.
coming in hot.
Pulling up with that 5.
75. Make it easy.
5.
Oh, and Tom is bluffing with his ace high.
Rain? Oh, my bad. Let's see if this plays.
75.
Oh,
Five
tell me
plays.
he's bluffing.
Oh, 5 is good.
Good call by Dave.
I knew you didn't have it. I thought you.
Wow, Rainey.
Oh, I had aces too.
We all had aces.
You call?
Wow.
Nice.
I knew you didn't have it.
There you go.
He calls, you shouldn't have called though.
Huh?
Damn, ace
called?
king suited in the bomb pot range.
I bet
in that
75
fucking
all your
board. That's
second
Well, I
one.
mean, ace.
Yeah, it sucks to have a premium hand in a bomb pot.
Yeah, especially when you don't hit it.
Five,
Still, what a
worst hand.
monster, dude.
Worst hand won that. Ace nine.
Ace five, man.
You hear that?
Ace
I think he's
nine.
talking shit.
No, he's being
said you had
ace
the
nine.
worst.
Were you betting for value or you bluffing?
Says the guy who's stacking all the chips.
Stack all those chips. He's like,
Ace, wherever you guys.
Yeah.
You didn't call me. I figured you had a pocket pair in your hand then.
No.
By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, the best place to watch this stream is actually on the Bally Live app. If you haven't downloaded it, go check it out. It is a much higher resolution. There's a chat for the fans in there. You just get everything at a higher quality in this stream, and it's completely free to download. You also can collect Bally's bucks, which are good
Well, I watch these
for
games on TV all the time. Everyone's
gift
channels
cards
over
and
here.
such.
So I don't know if that makes
Collect
them
those
cool
Bally's
or-
bucks, and if you watch other sports like minor league baseball,
Like a bomb pot.
you can watch those there as well.
I was watching the
A lot of
WSOP
perks.
2005, like on
I actually really enjoy minor league baseball. Going to games.
like
Yeah,
last month.
yeah.
Like I love going to games of any sports, but the Aviators, those games are absolutely wonderful.
How do you feel about this Tropicana here that we're in, getting torn down to make a baseball stadium?
I mean, if they just released the renderings of the new stadium, I think it looks really cool.
I like it too.
It's really tacky, and it looks like the Opera House, the
The
Sydney.
Sydney Opera House. Yeah, it looks like it belongs on this side of the strip where like you got New York,
Yeah.
and Excalibur, all the themed casinos.
Yeah, exactly. And like, people complaining it looking like that's a little tacky, but like Vegas is a tacky city, so
Yeah, I like it. I wish they would do more themed casinos. Bring back the themes.
yeah, anytime my husband and I walk the strip, which is pretty often just because we like doing it for fun.
Yeah.
That's one of our main complaints.
That's what
is
it
that
is.
Everyone try to be too cool now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so fun to watch. Oh, it's awesome.
All right, ace queen here with top.
Dude, I pulled out. Like, all right. What about this?
Dave with the mystery hand.
I'm like, all right, get me out of there.
I couldn't.
I don't know what he has, but he's going to
Oh.
call here. Pando leading
Kicking
a
myself.
pair of threes.
What?
A couple hands were like, I know I could have called. And if I
Thomas
did,
going to raise it with the best hand.
Just good stuff, you know what I mean? Like that's what always gets me. I can never get over that at home.
Charge the flush draws.
Just think you would have been beat.
Lesser pairs. Turn card not going to change anything. Check though. Diamonds coming through on the river. Pando might be able to use his king of diamonds as a bluff, but does decide to check, and Thomas going to check it back. Not going to try to get any more value out of that top pair.
I mean, he had a house game, and Phil
Oh, I think.
came,
How-
won him
how have
as
you
a
been?
prize in the charity event, and he brought Mike with him.
That's
As his
awesome.
wingman, you know what I mean? Because he was kind of like, I don't know where
Wingman.
I'm going, you know? So Phil paid him $1,000 to come with him.
Really?
Yeah, and then Mike ended up winning, and he won like
He's
$2,000.
good.
So he won
good.
$3,000 that night.
But his story, and all of that, that's what makes me like him.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about. I know he was injured or
Well,
something,
he was just
he was
playing poker for his
come-
life,
yeah,
pretty much,
yeah,
broke,
yeah. Yeah, he's.
I think that's what
come back.
paintball needs, a little bit of a story, you know what I mean?
Well, let's get Maddie on the phone.
Yeah, he's.
I tried to get him in here. I did.
It was fun to have him there.
Yeah,
It was
that's
great.
cool.
And it was
Mama
really
D
funny
talking
because-
about when she hosted a home game with, I believe, Phil Hellmuth.
And there was 4 players left.
Phil Hellmuth and Mike the Mouth Mattisau. Pocket Jacks getting in here, gonna 3-bet.
No, I thought he was gonna shove.
Rainey with a proper 3-betting range.
Oh,
Gets everyone to fold. Nice.
I hate that hand. I can't fucking stand that hand.
No,
Worst hand ever. Jacks. cost me so much money, dude.
Good.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It was really
Cost
cool.
me so much money.
and
See how
it
big he
was,
is?
At ace 10.
so that was
chips?
May
I'm not
of
touching his chips.
2019.
They call him the
And
Beast.
then July of 2019.
Thank you,
so
miss.
as soon as I knew I was going to have this home game, I called Rainey. I go, hey, I don't know when it's going to be, but
You're in.
do you want in? He's like, absolutely.
Heck yeah.
And so that was May. And then in July, that's when he busted him out of the main event. And I'm like, you can't make
That's
that
unbelievable.
up. You can't make that up. Like,
Unreal. It was
I wish I knew the odds.
Yeah.
Did he recognize you when you showed up
Well,
in the game?
I sent him an email.
Nick with the pocket five is my favorite hand.
Date yet? And at the end of the email, and I went, oh, by the way, the guy who
Ooh, Thomas picking up
is
the
going to be at my home.
pocket rockets.
Mom, he's like, you remember him? And he
Got to be a spicy meatball.
Like, yeah, uh-huh.
Do a double take.
Pretty sure you remember him.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah. I know, I was sitting there, like, at that table thinking that. I'm like,
What?
40 more, yeah. Come on, you
I
raised.
can't even
and
tell
it
you.
took all my willpower not to say something.
Really?
Because it's just like, I'm playing this game with you. No,
Yeah.
So, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll play it cool.
Yeah.
Get to see a battle of our favorite hands.
Our favorite hands.
Oh my.
Was that at your house that you live at?
I wonder which one's gonna win.
Where's that at?
In St. Clement.
Sound like you're jinxing yourself a little bit there.
Nah.
Pretty confident.
Yep.
See,
'Cause we got aces.
Runner straight.
It was amazing.
How about 3 of spades, 4 of spades? Eh?
Exactly.
That's
I know.
awesome.
Well, you know, because they were playing at the bike, so that's
Ooh.
Oh.
like he didn't know where he was going. Didn't know anybody that was going to be there. You know, kind of like he said, bring his wingman. He didn't even tell him until that day. Hey,
Oh wow, that could have been.
Big seats. I mean,
That could have been something.
sit next to each other. I'm like, no, didn't
100.
I sit there? Because he was going to have it, so.
He does block the nuts,
Yeah.
or it's somewhat of the nuts, not
Yeah,
the
don't-
nuts.
I know.
I was like,
Yeah.
look, dude, Madison, you're over here.
It's like Nick bet 50 and Thomas min clicked it. Nice. Aces got max value.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you.
Dang.
Hey, want to talk about pocket threes?
Cooler and said you had it before we started.
I know.
Helped you
See,
out.
this is why I should have just played aces.
Yeah, just only play
Yeah,
aces.
so did I. I was like, did something really good happen?
I was like,
So it came down to the last
Oh,
four.
where, he's here. He's probably golfing.
Phil went all in. And
said he was gonna
he
cruise
folded
over.
it, It came to Mike, and I think he had a pair. Yeah, he had a pair. And I think Helmuth had like king, queen or something. And so he's like, oh man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's like a coin toss. Anybody have a coin? Well, my hairdresser was
You're gonna
there.
play
He had bought a Phil Helmuth
Stay here.
coin and had
Stay
him
here.
sign it. So he took it out.
Flipped it.
And that's what they flipped.
Blackjack's always going to be here.
And-
This streaming table
It came to
is,
where Mike called, like he won the flip, I guess, for him. So he
I thought Chad was going to go. He didn't have much
knocked
left.
Phil out.
That you was going there. That's why I bet enough for him to go, and he didn't
It
go.
was so crazy.
If you're just joining us, this is a league of professional paintballers. They're all in different teams except for Yaya Mamadi.
Yeah.
Her husband owns the Houston Heat
Laughing.
paintball
Mike
team.
won the whole thing.
On a coin flip, too.
Yeah, on
Solid
a coin.
dude.
And if you want to win, if you paintball or you're into paintball or you think you might want to get into paintball, if you want to win a
King versus Deuces.
2 VIP passes to this weekend's paintball tournament in Las Vegas,
Well, he knew he called.
and a VIP year-long membership to Las Vegas Premier Paintball, you can message at MRSTANCZAK on
I will never
Instagram
correct you again.
who your favorite poker player is.
The people I had at the game, I had 2
Holy
paintballers,
flip.
Rainey and then a kid who played
Oh.
with us.
What are you doing?
Mr. Stan Zach.
What are you doing?
My son.
They're going to flop trips here.
Earlier we heard yours. You said it was Ivy
I said
or
Ivy.
My hairdresser.
Or Helmuth.
or Helmuth.
One of the Phils.
Nice.
It's got to be a Phil.
Also, mine is also a Phil.
Golfond?
Yep.
I love him too. It
Yeah.
was very tough.
And then another kid.
We actually had a category on OnlyFriends of best Phil, and they were all on there, including Phil Locke.
I like him a lot too.
Yeah, it's hard to pick between the Phils.
2 pros, 2 paintballers, 2 personally care.
Yeah, it's crazy how many like sick Phils there are.
Yeah, we had to leave off a few too. We had to leave off Phil Gordon and
And then we have Philip Chiang,
Phil Nagy.
Phil Nagy. Oh yeah, that's a
Really?
that's a real
Probably would
one.
have won.
Oh, yeah, I have one of those cards on the table.
Major conversation. I go,
So yeah, I was all in for his last $15.
poker, are you gonna hit this?
forgetting to
I go,
Wow, Pando raising the 5 deuce suited on this board. What a savage.
That's awesome.
So I said, here's
I feel like fucking an Uno reverse card.
Holy.
Wow.
That is awesome.
he goes,
Nick
oh, my wife.
turning quads with one ace in his hand.
If I don't make
Split
it,
pot.
that's where I'm at.
Last known position.
Pando even rivers a deuce.
Da-na-na-na.
Gonna make it even harder.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice, but-
straight draw brick, flush draw brick.
Let's it go.
King.
Nice let go.
Nick.
Wow.
Too much. Wide fucking nines.
Nicely
Nice
done.
hand.
You got quads twice.
And I thought you had at least a king. You
Yeah, better than a king.
All you had to do was ask, man. I told you. Ace, baby.
I'm like, dude, I'm getting buffed out of this fucking hand.
I had king 5. I'm so glad I folded.
Oh, man.
So in general, Pando's aggression has been like pretty controlled. But that was like really
That was
out of line. Yeah, that was really out of line.
Especially in a 4-way pot.
Yeah.
I'd have called that for
So that's like the hard part about playing like an aggressive style is it's pretty hard to control it.
Soap is at the top of the leaderboard now, up 700.
Give him some reds.
Also covers the table with a $2,000 chip stack.
I don't know, like midnight. I was like,
Dave has a
might have a problem, but I'll
Looks like is probably topping up for 1,000.
I raised you. It's like the funniest thing ever. I was like, I don't have a problem anymore. I gotta go. I want to have fun.
Yeah, Soap at the top. Mama D with some catching up to do. Down 1,055, but that's not too shabby. Still's got time. Turn it around.
You bet 10.
Give him the big boy chips. I'll throw those in real quick.
Nick with the highest VPIP, Thomas and Pando right behind him.
Wow, he was slow rolling that.
I just wanted to wait for that was out.
Small blind?
Yep.
All right, well, the next time there's 3 out there, there's no way you can get quads 3 times.
I feel as though like one of the most common mistakes a lot of pros make in terms of like defining players is they don't focus enough on like aggression styles. So like we have like 4 really loose players, but 3 of them are loose passive and 1 is loose aggressive.
Yes.
And your approach to each of them should be wildly different.
This is like a good fucking
That's an important distinction to make.
Especially with the ace would have destroyed.
Also, some people will peel a flop, but they're very turn honest.
Right.
What are they telling you in there, Mike?
So the double barrel really makes you a lot of money.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, because they know
That's the other thing is like people don't like think enough in terms of like the specifics of how your opponent is loose and what mistakes they make.
that would drive me.
Great point.
Let's see what this dummy does in seat 6 this time.
Looks like we got 3 players here hitting this board.
Yeah, see, yeah. Let's see what that dummy does again.
Hold on, let's tap into the feed.
Yeah.
Actually enjoying it.
Thomas's top pair here, currently the best hand.
We're glad we're here to entertain.
Hey, Mama D, you gotta finish that shot. I see you with the half.
Oh,
You're busted. You haven't sipped in like 2 hours.
Okay, we have heads up.
Ooh, spicy turn card. Thomas hits trips. Dave has 2 pair that looks like it should be good. Pando turns a flush draw to go with this. Pando made a very spicy flop call. Oh, now he folds.
60.
Bet 60.
Yeah, tough spot for Dave. Yeah, you just pay the man his
I got a
money.
little bit better in 2 pair. Thought you had me out kicked.
Oh my God. Good hand. Boom.
Yeah, it's an unlucky turn card for Dave there.
Aces out there all the day, right?
Yep, and she did it.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
Did we move it?
Did you move it over to me?
No.
I did, brother. I moved it.
He moved
Since
it.
I assume the audience watching this game is probably going to be a little bit more recreational friendly and paintball people,
Yeah.
if you had to give someone like 1 tip for playing live cash in Vegas, what would it be?
Ooh,
Winning,
that's
kind
a
of.
great question. Okay, so having started in California and moved to Vegas, just everyone has it in Vegas, like at the 2-5 table, or
They just don't bluff enough.
They really don't bluff, especially on the river. Like on the river, just mostly assume people have it. But you could also
It's like a bomb pot.
use that as an exploit because people don't bluff enough on the river. So you could consider just check jamming or doing something crazy. Because they'll assume you have it.
Yeah, they'll just assume you have the nuts.
Yeah. But yeah, they just have it way more than any other place I've ever played.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so like a really common adjustment to that, besides for that, is just like you just call a lot. And when they triple barrel, you just fold a lot.
Yeah.
Just bluff catch a decent amount.
Be a little sticky.
Yeah, exactly. Sticky flop, sticky turn.
I didn't look.
Make them show you they're capable of bluffing.
I mean, yeah, and like study ranges and all that stuff because they study and like they're. I mean, a lot of them do. Like some of them don't, but I would also say just play more on the weekends.
Yeah, makes
like
sense.
you're just playing grinders in the week during the week.
Makes sense.
Bart's here.
That's good advice for me to follow too.
Coming in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For the rare cash that I play.
How about for tournaments?
Let's do what I have.
Oh. You don't play
The under 1,000 buy-in range.
Either add him or take.
If you're gonna play your hand, come in for a raise. If you're gonna play versus a raise, you should be strong enough that you want to 3-bet unless you're in the big blind. And then if you want to continuation bet, you should generally just go quarter to a third pot on most boards and go larger if the board's really dynamic or if there's lots of draws possible.
There you go.
That'd be like my main advice.
7-3 offsuit.
And then beyond that, I would say expect to lose.
I know. I didn't believe her.
I have negative expectations, please.
I mean, I cash at a very high rate, which means I cash about 25 to 30% of my entries.
Mark! There he is.
So
Yeah.
I cash way more than most people, and 75% of the time I'm entering a tournament, I'm losing that money.
Tournaments, high variance.
Yeah. So I think if you expect to lose and then you use this like more aggressive general style, much better. You're gonna just like be okay.
Okay, I like it.
Aggression wins tournaments.
Okay. Yeah, my coach did tell me if you're gonna go out on the side of aggression rather than passively.
It's a friendly game, Mark.
Looks like we have a new player coming in.
Good to see you.
Heard you can play.
How's the new team?
Can you just sit there?
Very new.
Another paintball person asking about the new team.
You want to buy in?
Nah, you gotta get in here. Come on. No, you beat me. You beat me once at the house.
Once.
He's like, once doesn't count.
It's out of 50.
Well, they're coming down. They're bringing someone in to come get you in here. Yeah. They are. They called them up.
So it's gonna be 15. Nick's calling. You know what? I'll pay you off. I'll call. You're gonna hate me.
No, it was a little later than that.
Is this, you calling? I knew you were calling. That's why I said to get value.
Oh, I didn't. I just saw the chips.
My hand's awful. It's hard for me to lay my big blind. It's one of my weaknesses in poker. So hard to lay it down. I'll check.
Guess we'll find out who this new player is soon and how much they're buying in for. That's graphics update.
New challenger.
Oh, got you right where I want you.
Looks like Soap's floating this flop with these backdoor draws and drills the 10.
No king. Do not give him a king.
Complete the cycle. King or 3.
Do not give him a king. We check. No king.
So the one thing I have to say is Thomas is talking in like this multi-way pot, which besides for being a pet peeve is just something you really shouldn't do. You don't want to like accidentally influence action.
I think I was thinking the same thing for him.
I got a good piece of it.
You know, it's one thing when you're heads up, but when there's a third player in the hand, that's just like kind of disrespectful to your opponent.
You got an 8.
It helped him.
Raise.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I'm patting myself.
Was that the 30? Yeah, 30. Okay.
So Nick's got a mystery hand. He's gonna raise it. He's
help
only
me.
done this before when he had an ace in his hand.
How do you pronounce your name?
Old honest Nick.
Yeah, I think if Soap continues, he needs to bluff or
My
fold.
daughter's spelled Leighala.
Yeah.
Layla.
This is exactly what you were talking about earlier. If they show like this river aggression, they just have it.
Yeah,
like,
they
always.
mostly have
When I was
it.
in Australia, it's Layla, but she spelled it L-E-I.
Like, do they sometimes have bluffs? Sure, there's always exceptions, but for the most part, when someone shows aggression on the river
But they both have that.
and you have a medium strong hand, you should probably just fold.
Or turn it into a bluff and get them to fold two pair.
I'll pay you off, Nick.
Yeah, you could try that.
Probably not gonna work.
Yeah, another piece of advice I would say, don't bluff a calling station.
Yeah, that's good term of advice too.
Yeah.
Most of your opponents hate to fold. Most of them don't bluff.
I did that because of you.
Is he gonna show?
That's the hand I was
Did he
worried
show?
about. There's 50.
Jesus.
You were worried about 7-3?
I know. I had a big.
He had 7-3.
No, he didn't have an 8.
Jack 9.
Yeah, Jack.
No, it's.
Was that a two-pair hand?
I thought Jack 9, but. But is he continuing?
with
Is he
that
continuing
flop?
with
No.
that? I don't think so. So he definitely had some.
Okay, so apparently the new player in the game is the owner of the Paintball League. The overall owner, and his name is Bart.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Bart, big man Bart.
Yeah, we have the big boss.
Big baller Bart.
It's 3 hours post.
So our new player coming in soon.
4 or 5 hours.
I like that baller has like two different meanings there. It's the paintball.
This won't get
I wonder if paintballers have like a nickname,
Get me, goddamn.
like artists.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to on their like Pando and unless these are all just last
No, I
names.
meant like I was making a painting. joke.
Oh,
I know.
like Banksy.
Yeah.
Bad. There's an ace on board.
Did you get a Pando? He's got the pocket jacks right now.
Game over.
They raise it?
Everybody's favorite hand.
Pando.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Panda.
fresh off a smoke break, you
What's
know?
your fifth favorite, right?
We do.
Fresh off
How much is it?
Yeah, definitely did. I had to count. I had to make sure.
Got chips now.
I definitely want ace king suited over jacks.
Yeah, I remember that. That was
Cause like ace, it's just it's more fun of a hand.
it is more fun. Like I'm sweating too much with the jacks. With ace king, it's like I could probably get away on certain textures. And
Also, you get 3-bet, you're like, yeah, I'll just 4-bet this. You get 4-bet, you're like, yeah, I'll just 5-bet this.
Oh, okay.
You have jacks and it goes raise 3-bet, 4-bet, and you're like,
You're
oh.
our knight in
Like, I'm
shining
dead.
bearded armor.
I don't really mind.
What time is it?
Okay, good.
Oh,
all right. Or now you like jacks, don't you?
yeah.
Earlier,
Yeah, that's it.
Thomas was also saying he
I know.
hates
No, I
jacks.
was like, I'm sorry.
Least favorite.
Least favorite hand.
Talking to somebody else.
A lot of people have resentment towards jacks.
So that makes me wonder then.
I mean, it makes sense. So when you have pocket jacks, the likelihood of a higher card flopping is about 40% of the time.
This morning. Yeah.
So it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, you're almost always flipping if it was 3-bet, 4-bet beforehand.
Yeah.
Or you're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, is that for, that was for Bart.
I do like this raise a lot, but unfortunately for him, he's not really going to get much action with it unless Nick decides to get sticky with this gutter ball on the
That's
card.
tomorrow for practice. We got a
That's awful.
How's he been, Bart? Has Dave been on time?
I do like the raise. When there's like a bet and two callers, someone could have a flush draw, someone could have a jack as well.
Yeah.
Organized.
Yep.
All that good stuff.
That's good. How's the squad looking? Good?
You know what? It was pretty evenly matched on the weekend.
Yeah.
Did you guys pick up Urena and who? Oh, you got it.
We got it.
What? How was that weather?
Great.
Real nice guy.
Great team.
Like, yeah. Guy that wants to learn, get better, and doesn't care about
Oh, it's 40.
Nick wants to take his chances with some outs there.
I'll be in the hotel.
I bet he thinks his ace is live, which it can be a lot. Also, that spade is a pretty important card.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
next
Paintballed. Oh, I thought he
Oh, nice.
hit his gut shot, but it's actually just he hit a pair. Might be harder to get away from it now.
That was a nice check by Panda. I like that check a lot.
Me too.
Especially with my hat.
Even this early?
When you boat up, now you want him to hit his flush. You're hoping he gets a flush on the river.
Who'd you guys play, right? Weird. How's our new team look?
They're good.
You don't have to.
They played us one weekend. They were really.
Are you gonna raise me if I bet?
Last weekend
No.
they struggled a little bit. They didn't have Marcelo coaching. It was a little more aggressive.
I'm not gonna raise you. If I want to call.
Yeah, we played them on a slower field. And they could sit there, play zones, play smart. And this one's
fold.
Yeah.
Oh, 1/3 pot bet, and Nick makes the fold.
Okay, I got it.
I was like, does he have
Good fold.
three there?
Panda did a little table talk beforehand, saying, "If I bet, are you gonna raise me?"
Crazy how many times.
And then bet anyway.
I've been signed up the whole time. I'm grandfathered
Might have influenced a little bit.
for like the lowest. Are you kidding me?
Bomb pot. Right when I was gonna straddle.
That's the lowest rate. Good.
Oh yeah.
Even easier. Better.
Save us.
All right, we got a bomb pot here.
For 2 hours.
Are we gonna do 20?
Nah, 25. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
Oh, that's cool. Since when? We can see it live.
Freaky.
Crazy.
You see your head nodding, right? So it's like.
What advantage does that give?
All right, everyone, take
Everyone wants to see you, you know?
Yeah, right.
Except for you. You don't. Everybody else can.
Yeah.
You want that. All right, bomb pop. Rainey, now's a good time to meet everybody.
Smaller than yours. Poker stream in Texas. I don't really know the people, but maybe. Awesome. Yeah.
All the more the merrier.
You know?
Well, they have like poker clubs and
Square. Square it up.
a big one.
Well, they have one at the lodge near the
Yeah.
event they usually do.
Oh, is that
Live at the
Austin?
lodge, right?
Is that in Austin?
What?
Sorry.
First time we've done this with Paintball, yeah.
Doing a great job, Alex.
That's 7-5.
The more I watch bomb pots, whether Hold'em or PLO, the more I enjoy them.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah. I like how
Listen here, bomb man.
ridiculous they are, and how complex they are.
I think I haven't grown to like them yet.
This hand. I don't know.
But good for you.
So I can see the TV behind you.
I enjoy the action that they induce, but I just get so much anxiety, especially when I have a good hand. I'm always like praying that I miss it completely just so that I could fold. But
I scared.
you know, if I have like a decent hand, like let's say I had like ace jack here,
Wow, thank God.
I'd be like
Just sad.
sad, yeah, because like in a normal game, like I'm trained to feel like that's
Right.
okay, but it's not really okay in a bomb pot.
See, and that's why I enjoy it, because I just expect people to make pretty large mistakes pretty consistently.
You have two jacks.
Yes, and I have, and that's why I hate it.
I mean, I'm sure I make large mistakes in them too. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna gamble with you.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten to the stage where I'm like, I'm gonna learn to get better at this yet. I'm just like, I hate it. I'm bad at it. I hate it.
That's understandable. I mean, that's very fair.
Ooh. Flush draw gets there.
You have pocket aces?
I'm all in though.
You're all in?
All in.
All in.
Wow, that is
What do you have?
quite a bet.
For 2x pot, man, that's a big bet.
Yeah, especially when the straight, everything gets there.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's trying to take advantage of a straight or a 2-pair hand or something, but it's still really big for when the flush gets there.
There's only a roll of flush.
Also, Nick hasn't been like a station.
There is. Oh, do you have a roll?
Right.
That's it.
Thanks for pointing that out.
So, like, you know, depending on Dave's opponents, there are opponents where going for this large of a jam, I think, is perfectly reasonable.
No, you got him covered.
That being said, you know, he does have the second nuts, so
Like, I think if he even did just pot, like ace queen being a top 2 pair, what might call there, but when the straight and the flush get there, and it's 2 times pot, it's like he has to be even more sure of his hand, and ace queen doesn't feel so good anymore.
Also, the other thing as well is it's very hard for his opponent to have the flushes that he wants him to have.
Right.
His opponent just isn't going to be bluffing them.
Nick has a roll flush, yeah.
Although Nick is giving this a long thing.
Show him your cards.
You're going to cut him if he doesn't.
I don't think that's.
Turn him over. You can turn him over. It doesn't matter.
I'll show you anyway.
I'll be quiet.
Oh, you can't. Oh, sorry.
Shut your mouth.
Kick me out.
Oh, Dave.
Considering it, is he gonna get max value? He might.
This was a bomb pot too. Such a good
Looks like he wants to fold.
He was a bomb pot. So glad I'm not in it.
What's he got? 9, 10, 2 pair.
What do I have, Rainey?
I don't know.
Everything. You put everything in. Yeah.
Dave went all in.
A lot of chances for people to have a set, a straight, a flush.
Yeah.
Like, bomb pots, you just, anyone can have anything at any time.
That's why I like them.
Either it's gonna be like, yeah.
You'd like 1-3 then.
When you gave me the thumbs up, that was glad. It was niggas.
I guess I have a lot of, $400, $600, $800, even $1,100 buy-in tournaments. You just so consistently go 3, 4, and 5 way.
Yeah.
So you just have to be comfortable navigating multi-way pots. I guess in 2-5 you probably don't go 3, 4, 5 ways a lot or as much.
Yeah, it'll go like 3 ways, sometimes 4 ways, but I feel like people still, like, you could kind of put them on a range, like calling ranges, and they have broadways or flush draw or whatever, but with bomb pots, it's like so random.
So one way to find out.
Really trips me up.
Also, this bomb pot definitely qualifies as a GG moment.
Oh yeah, GG poker, it's a great game.
He said,
He calls, wow.
Dude, that river. Nice fold.
Wow.
Wow, that's a good.
Oh no, he
Oh, he
said
folds.
fold.
Oh, I
he
thought he.
fold. Okay.
I thought I heard call.
Yeah, I thought I heard call too.
A lot of really good folds tonight. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good fold.
Okay, nice fold. Yeah.
Bad folds too, where I would hit straights and full houses.
I think versus a different opponent on this table, he might have gotten max value there.
Yeah.
It's so hard to lay down.
But
I was really hoping.
yeah, Nick's been making
This is gonna be awesome.
pretty decent laydowns.
Flush? Yeah, show me.
I was just like,
Yeah, there's like 3 opponents on here that I probably would have gone that size.
Yeah.
What a fisherman there.
I think for almost everyone else, going like 3 to 500 is size you
I
want.
thought you had a flush too, Nick.
Yeah.
No. That'd have been nice.
Good lay down.
So the easiest way to like figure out what bet size you should pick is figure out like the when you like have really strong hands like that is in general you should be trying to figure out the main hands that call that make up the majority of the range. So like on the river there, since the main reason why we both like that exact same 2/3 the pot size is
It's way more hands to call.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like your opponent has 2 pair a good chunk of the time and some straights, but like you're just repping a flush and it's hard for you to have bluffs. So if you're watching this and you're trying to figure out what size should we bet,
See, but what did I say? It's like they always have it on the river. They just when they go big and they're excited, they have it on the river. Very rarely have I just seen someone like have a blocker that like went for it.
Yeah. Which means you want to pick a size where your opponent can go, oh, hey, they're capable of bluffing here. I call.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, you generally want to give them pretty good odds.
With the rice and broccolini.
Light up the night. No, go to bed.
It's interesting because he had been kind of like almost min-clicking it when he was best but was going for thin value.
Yeah.
But when he had it, he goes big.
Which, this is why paying attention to showdowns is so important when you're playing these games. Because, obviously we get all this information, so we're constantly seeing everything. But in game, they've been a lot of showdowns. So if you've been watching every hand, you get all this added information that's going to be much easier for you to navigate.
You just reverse engineer like what was their betting line like with that type of hand.
Yeah. Looks like Pando's going for it. I like this bluff combo a lot. You block Queen Jack, you block Queen 9, you unblock some lower draws, and he takes it down.
Where you guys staying, Bart?
Nice.
Pay it once.
All right, so if Pando's your opponent and he's firing, you should probably find some calls.
Yeah.
Maybe not even for 2x pot, though. I think that's another common mistake that people make. They're like, oh, he's been so aggressive. He's been betting and betting and betting and betting. And he goes all in, so I called because, he's been so aggressive. Yeah,
The size.
Has he ever 2x potted before and shown a bluff? No.
Right.
Fold.
Oh, that was for change.
Totally.
Stratosphere.
I think that's like one of the main things that sets apart most pros from like okay recreational players is they're actively thinking about bet sizes. People are
walking
using.
distance, right?
Yeah, and I will say bet sizing has been the thing that I've been trying to work on the most because I know I'm not super good at it. Like I know every time I bet a certain way with the nuts, I have to bet that way with a few bluffs. Like so I have to find the bluffs that would bet that way as well. And it takes work, you know, to do construction like that. And
Sold out, right?
I'm learning. But yeah, it's definitely noticeable right away if someone's never worked on it.
Right, exactly.
What do you think? Just because
the easiest way really to work on it is just try to go, if you have value, what hands am I targeting for calls? And then when you're bluffing, what hands am I targeting for folds? When you're generally thinking in those ways, figuring out a size that makes sense becomes much easier.
Yeah, makes sense. Here.
And how's business?
So it's good.
Another multi-way spot, Pando just calling from the big blind instead of raising. I would have liked to see a pre-flop raise here.
But you have a lot of local teams?
Yeah, a little bit.
Draws here. So Thomas has top pair with the queen of diamonds redraw.
What you got on me? Yeah.
Nick has a jack high flush draw. Yeah, with a gutter and a 9 high flush draw. It's pretty hard for a diamond to come, but this would not be our first three-way flush board of the night.
Right.
Diamonds as well.
We were looking at other places when we came down here. We went back to UNLV and they were like, nope.
Yeah.
Because
a
the
blank
people
on the
before us,
turn.
they ruined that relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
We tried to go back.
ESP before.
Yeah.
Is this me and him?
The one we went and looked at, the
All
grass,
3 players?
we were like, we'll take this. And they're like,
60.
we don't want you back. And we're like, oh.
That was 2006 was the last one.
Yeah, but the same people don't want us back.
They know.
We tried to get us back.
I remember.
I don't remember
Good
being
fold by
on that.
Pando. Nice fold by Yeah there.
Every time they do it.
Do they have the space still?
When I first opened,
Oh yeah. There was just.
when I
after
very
grass
first
field,
opened
grass,
years ago,
like-
remember when Sean Walker, when he was running the MPPL?
Yeah.
So he ran the MPPL, and I let him he came to our field, and at the time, I wasn't doing that many players, but he ran the last XPSL there. They had 100+ teams. He made so much money. He ripped the landlord so bad. Like, it was incredible. You know, I did the math. I don't know what he made.
What do you mean you ripped the landlord?
Like, the landlord didn't charge him that much because, they don't know what paintball is, right?
Oh, and he destroyed it.
Destroyed it. And I was built for 7-man. It was crazy because, I ended up making more than a landlord.
Now you just need to get him.
Oh, hey.
I made more than a landlord because, the deal.
Yeah.
And it was.
So our new player just sat. That is Bart.
Like Walker took off. I looked at it. I was like,
Bart,
oh my
big
God.
boss
It's
man,
gonna take like weeks to even
owns
put that
the
together.
entire league.
He wanted to sue him, and
Oh, I guess he was just in the background for a second. So he will be sitting soon. Oh, wait, no, I see the top of his head. Yeah, he did just sit.
he's like, you gotta clean it up. And I was like, listen, I'll clean it up. You're gonna have to pay me to do it. It took us about a week to put it back together.
So he did pay you to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's the year they went under. They went under that year.
Bart,
It was a fight to get the money. It wasn't easy. Sean and them. I know. It wasn't easy.
6 ways to this flop.
Fast, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
Thomas is ace-6, currently the best hand.
What?
That's 25.
What? 7-2 off.
How can I help you? I'll call.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Aggressive call.
God.
Four players. Check.
King 3 is the hand of the night. They've been making some jokes about it, and it drills this gutter ball. Oh!
Whoa.
And counterfeited.
Oh.
Already
3,
straight
4, 5, 6.
You gotta take your shoes off for this one?
You're full.
Well, I can.
I was kidding.
Looks like Pando's betting.
I have what they known as the nuts. What does that mean? What's the definition of that?
They hang between your legs.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Oh, he called you. I'm not gonna.
Call, yeah, I call.
He called. He don't believe it. I was gonna call you, but
Just a call
he
from
had
Nick.
7?
He's got a
You both have a
7.
7?
They both have it.
Chop it up. Man, I wish that fucking 3 was
Not the
better.
I had that at 8.
Jesus.
You had 7-8?
No.
Oh.
Oh, Pando had 3-7.
Yeah, so he hit the straight on the turn.
What do you got?
I loved when you said.
Oh, what a brutal river card. Because Dave had king 3.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Just making sure.
That would have been fireworks.
Sorry, Pando. First time playing, we understand.
I just wanted.
I actually really like Nick's call there.
That was a friendly.
Because he had a player left act behind that he could try to get in and force the chop. And, you know, if he raises, Pando's not going to call a 6 high straight. So I think the only way he makes extra money is by calling to keep in Thomas.
At the Bellagio, probably.
That makes sense.
I'm here for the summit, and then, you know, you had to make me come 3 days early, so.
Darn.
I know.
Made you.
Nothing to do while you're here, I'm sure.
It is too much time in Vegas, though. I think I might go to, like, Area 51 or something tomorrow, just to, like, get out of Vegas.
The town?
Yeah. Have you guys ever been? Have you ever done that?
No.
I didn't even know you had. You could have had like a monster.
So how far is it from here?
It's not. It's like a couple-hour drive, I think.
I'm not allowed to. I thought you weren't allowed to go anywhere
Well,
near.
I mean, I'll do like the touristy stuff, you know.
Okay,
like,
okay.
I'm not gonna like storm the gate.
Bo's heading over here.
I don't know. I've just never been, and it's
Bo
there,
Milo?
so.
Storm the gate. I don't think you're getting far, brother.
Oh, that's good.
In other news,
Never made it back.
some dummy from
Oh wait,
like
storm the gate.
Yeah, I'm a blackjack. Sorry.
It's funny that when you said Area 51, it just made me think of Area 15.
Me too. I thought they
Yeah.
were mixing it up, but they actually want to go to Area 51.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I absolutely love Area 15.
Me too.
It's great.
Ooh, this club draw is going to be danger for the 2 club draws. I guess just for the one Pando's club draw.
45?
40. I'm 45, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It is 45.
This boss water's hitting nice. You want to say in there, Nick? I tell you, bud.
Heads up.
Enough of that. Hit no piece of that.
How many teams you put in for the W?
That's a boring river card.
Pando might try to go for it here, which might get Dave to fold.
Kind of running on him.
'Cause
He's got 3 teams.
He raised,
I have one of my teams.
he raised the turn.
You're gonna be bad? That's how I feel.
I don't like for.
Dave doesn't even think about it either.
But
Nice
for
call.
a first event,
Wait,
I would
Nice
like
fold.
to have
Fold.
seen something.
Yeah.
No.
Good bluff.
Not gonna
yeah,
Good bluff.
okay, it was like,
If you're gonna add the
doesn't even
beam,
think
then
about it. I
that
thought
would
he
be, like, let's make it be about that.
confused me for a second.
And then you confused me.
I get more beat up.
All the other regional events are field.
Yeah, that's that aggression though.
What are they gonna
That's
use?
pretty great.
Play next weekend.
Yeah, Pendo's like misstepped a couple of times, but for the most part, his aggression has been pretty controlled.
Discord calls.
But yeah, like
They're coming out here.
yeah, like what and
over. It's once
My dudes are real good dudes.
yeah.
move on to creating some new magic.
Yeah, so that's I think if there was
You know, we do really good in the divisional.
I'm not saying it's a bad field, but I think it's just not going to draw people. Hey, what's field setup at your at Capital today? Oh, we have the Vegas Open. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah, just killing it. So,
I like how it plays, and I like
I even
where
took
there's
a
the
step back this
creativity
year
where
from coaching.
we'll see people like really push the envelope as opposed to sitting and playing
guys
like
do
maybe
what
a
you do.
cross game. But
Yeah, we got a bunch.
I think this probably would have been a better
some more guys for our D4 team. A bunch
Later.
of young kids.
Yeah.
And then we got some kids that are like, they're good. We got some good
better
players.
players. You know what I'm talking
So
about?
the idea is, you know, pump the D3 guys up, get ready
Yeah.
for Premier.
Yeah.
D4 bumps the D3, and I kind of maneuver.
I think one of them played one of you guys, might have beat you guys in that ASG tournament. Played that, one of your teams.
So we beat you guys in the we stalled you the prelim for
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah.
My guys were playing real good, and then they just, oh, we got this, and then it was downhill.
The nice
So
thing to see would be
we
if
made
there
it to
was,
the next
say,
round,
like-
but it was like,
This might be tough.
you guys won, right?
Like
They took
3
second.
They took second.
They took second.
mock layouts.
But I was like, all right, in my head, they
So
won.
people
Guys,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
won. That's paintball
Whenever.
against the
And maybe they'll
people
like, maybe
Yeah.
they can be drawn
What
to be
happened?
similar throughout the course.
They had it one too, I guess.
The problem is what I always been said.
Oh yeah, you guys, we were up 3-0, and then our guys,
Yeah.
you guys came back. And
Same
then
thing with them.
I know.
Finals.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
So like, the bigger picture.
4
is-
ways to this flop.
guys,
Mama D flopping
like the
2
leftover
pair. Might be able to get a little bit of action from Soap Day State.
Herman plays with them.
Take a variation.
You're there, you know what I'm saying?
Take a variation.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I heard what you said, but then I looked down there and saw that. Okay.
I was like, dude, I'm just not into it, you know, and I take one of your
Mama D's like,
spots,
I'm
you guys
putting
need to
5.
grow.
5 green.
Mama D.
I just play for funsies.
Nice
here and
size bet
there,
here
and
by
that's
Mama
it.
D.
So you say 5 chips?
Told him that, yeah.
Got him.
Definitely a size that can get a 10 to call, maybe get a straight draw to call.
Working.
Does WC still come to Vegas or no?
No, it's not enough fields and stuff Vegas to be in her, no.
Kind of happy they don't. That'd be,
So is it all SoCal now?
Yeah, it's 2 at ASG.
I remember he went to Arizona.
Oh yeah, but
I've been to the Arizona one. Yeah.
Arizona.
Why would you leave California if everyone comes to it anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like unless you're hurting for teams, like
I don't like the ASG one because I can at least drive, come back, but like ambush one so far,
Gets everyone to fold.
Stay up there.
How far is it?
You know, those type of vulnerable two pairs, when you take it down to that spot, I'm completely and totally okay with it.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, especially you unblock top pair, so usually you can get at least one caller when it's multi-way like that.
Right.
Accident a couple times. They must be.
You know, if everyone folds, that's fine as well. When you get called there's a lot of scary boards that can happen and rough spots. And
Yeah, there's still a lot in the pot.
Yeah.
So, I know Hemman's been trying to do it a couple times. Smart.
Rainey picking up your favorite hand, Ryan.
Oh, baby.
Yay!
He's just gonna. He just called with it, or is this a bomb pot?
No, he limped. He over limped.
Thinking he was gonna get raised.
Yeah.
Oh, but hey, just flop top set, no big deal. No diamond draws.
And look at Dave.
Oh no.
Two pair.
Dave.
Stone 0%.
Drawing dead. Thinks he's good.
Only the best hand.
Wow.
I don't want to bet, Nick.
See, this is why I like aces.
This is why.
Yep.
I got a good hand.
What are you doing over there, Beans?
Yeah.
Guys shooting in the dark. That's all I had to say, dude. That's all I had to say.
I like this call too. Keeping some bluffs, keeping like these types of hands.
Unblocks the diamond draw.
Ooh, somebody ordered some good stuff. Did you order food?
All right, so now this is a great spot for him to raise.
It's a good number.
Yeah. Getting a little.
There we go.
How much more?
175 total.
So let's do that.
I think you should have gone a little bit bigger. You're giving like all these flush draws and straight draws really good odds. Yeah.
Ooh, now it's scary. Those pocket sevens are, man, they
Kicking
folded.
themselves, yeah. Oh, he's betting.
Even Queen Jack gets there. The flush gets there.
Rainy, that river.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this river bet. Like, what worst hand is calling you? This is like definitely a spot where you check or like tiny block bet.
Yeah.
You want to go like 50 bucks here.
I hope you're bluffing me, brother.
Dave's making a sticky call.
Flush or straight?
No, two pairs.
You got 3 aces.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
I guess I was wrong. Rainey got max value there. Nice bet.
I think I got it all.
I think with this exact hand, yes, or with Dave's exact hand, but like, yeah, normally that's very,
I didn't know it was up against that.
very few hands that would call.
Yeah, like what hand is betting turn calling a raise that doesn't have a straight or a flush in it?
Right.
He bets 200 that river.
If you don't have the straight or the flush, then the person that continued the hand with you probably has.
Also, having Dave call there is also kind of surprising.
You're like 3 grand.
Because, you know,
When the turn.
Rainey is just representing much stronger hands only. Doesn't have many bluffs.
I was like, all right, well, time it gets back to me, there'll be like an extra couple hundred in there.
You're just banking on me raising with your pocket aces?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you're gonna trap pre-flop with aces, you want a game where a lot of people are playing like the way Pando is.
Right.
Yep.
Most of the players here, they've been loose, but they've been passive.
He's gonna fold.
So not the spot where you want to ever
They like
trap.
the limp.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's tough. But I didn't think you had the flush. You don't seem like the guy that raises the flush on the flush draw. Oh, man.
Bring around the rosy.
Yep.
My pride made that last call.
That's tough. And I would have had.
Didn't want to call that last one.
You didn't want to lose me.
No.
That's what it was.
Didn't want to listen to the table.
He played your ego.
No. I just thought, I was like, man, Rainey's just...
Rainey was strong, but I didn't think he was... I was like, when he said, you know, straight or flush, I was like, I got both of them on the board.
Yeah, I probably would have called there, too.
I kind of knew I thought.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't think he had fucking...
Yeah, he wasn't happy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
I could have got more if it was a better river.
Yeah.
Guys, it's okay. It's Rainey's money anyways. I have to get it back.
You don't have to. I didn't even see those.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I got 100.
You waste 100. Raise.
You said to do it, so I
I'm
did
just
it.
joking. I wanted to play.
No.
Wow, this is good.
You win.
I see.
I really wanted that chip.
When you come
Rainey,
for
you want
it.
me to put your blind in?
Please.
Because I didn't want that bad.
Yeah.
Killing us.
Tipping her.
I tip on my big blind.
Oh,
Shaking
gotcha.
in my thing.
Hey, you never mentioned that I could be mean to these guys.
Oh yeah, they told me to talk mad shit before, like before when I was meeting them. I totally haven't been doing that.
Forget.
I
Should have been roasting him this whole time.
Let's roast him a little bit.
Okay. Well, that guy's got a funny hat.
No, I meant I'm just gonna be
kidding,
like,
I'm
oh hey, this hand's a really bad decision. What are you doing this
What are you
for?
doing that for, you dummy?
Yeah.
Like Pando, Queen 9 offsuit. Come on, Pando. It's not a hand you want to raise.
All
with.
right, so for those of you watching at home, maybe new to poker, from the +1 range, you probably shouldn't be opening Queen 9 offsuit.
Also, Dave, Ace King suited.
Should be raising here with the Ace King suited, Dave.
Gotta
That's a
raise.
primo hand. You don't want to go 6 ways to the flop.
Scared me. I was like, dude.
See, I wish I knew some paintball terms so I could just be like,
Yeah.
it'd be like, you know,
Yeah, some analogies in
yeah,
there.
exactly. How about there's literally a guy standing in front of you. He doesn't see you. You're pointing your gun at him, and you're not shooting.
Yeah. You're
That's
just
exactly
like,
what's
you go
happening.
ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead, man.
Like, yeah, you can take our flag. I don't care.
This money, see, basically, like, the money belongs to you, and you're just letting people have it.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta kick it up, Dave.
Honestly, we should team up.
That's right.
Whoa,
show each other a card.
Oh, the Soap's gonna 3-bet with the Ace 9 off.
Not including against you.
I don't hate the
No,
squeeze.
I don't dislike it either.
It's not something that you would want to go multiple ways to the flop with.
I would have gone a bit bigger, but
Yeah.
the size is...
Does the job.
Yeah, exactly.
Pando should not have called that, but
No,
he is
definitely
in
not.
here.
And Soap, if you're gonna 3-bet bluff, you should have stabbed at that. Now you're gonna let Pando win this pot. And Dave let both of them win this. Well, Dave allowed them to not lose. Ooh. Oh, Soap. Spicy.
Wow. See, Dave, this should have been your pot.
It should have been his pot. Oh, Pando, that was the time to bluff.
You need to be aggressive, especially with your premiums.
You took 2 from that stack, and then you took 1 more green from the other stack.
Soap is like bluffing.
You gotta be balanced here. You gotta take one from each
Soap
side.
thinks he's bluffing, but he's bluffing with the best hand.
Could have been a value bet, I guess. Trying to get King High to call. That was a weird bet, Soap. Not a fan. Not
yeah.
a fan.
Terrible bet there.
Just check it back. You have position. You win the hand. You have the best hand a lot. You have the best hand there. Easy game.
Your new name, but
All right, this is the type of commentary I'm here for.
I'm not used to being mean to the players, but yeah, I did forget that earlier before the stream, they did tell me to talk crap about them. And
Sweet.
Oh, really?
All right, we're gonna crank it up a little bit. Show you guys.
Gonna get a little spicy.
Yeah, exactly. Teach y'all how you're supposed to play.
Oh, my bad. Straddle.
And then if we ever play paintball, you can be mean right back.
Yeah, yeah. We'll give you the tough love. You can give us the tough love.
Yeah, exactly. That's
For
how
your,
it
it's
should
for
be.
your own good. Gotta yell at you a little bit.
And like,
Mom and Dad are not having it.
Oh, sorry. I'm used to screaming now.
You feel better. I'm gonna
Definitely. And if you're watching this and you're like, hey, these players are all playing pretty well.
Did you read my cards?
I would love to play cash with you.
Yes.
Please come to my
Please,
game.
I guess there's a big convention in Vegas this weekend. So please come and play some cash games afterwards.
Yeah,
during,
exactly.
Have some drinks.
Where are you going to be playing at?
Probably Aria or the Win.
So go to Aria or the Win.
Yeah.
Nikki's really nice.
I'll greet you. I'll exchange pleasantries with you.
And you can give her some money in return.
Yeah. Just a little bit of money.
I'm playing.
Easy game.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were telling me.
Thomas bluffing with the octo crab. Shout out to
Thomas has been
Cairo.
liking this octo crab.
Wife and he's like
He's been running pretty hot with it.
a lot of time.
When Rain would come in town, I play with him.
He's got an open ender with it.
Play like with the team.
Soap making a spicy flop call.
Probably 3.
I actually really don't mind this flop call. I'd rather check raise it, but it's not bad.
4 or 5
Those are the best hand too.
COVID, yeah, 4 years.
Thomas turning that up down straight draw, applying pressure.
Haven't looked yet. Rainey's getting me with the salmon. I think I'm doing the same.
No. Are you on me?
That's why pocket deuces are so hard to play unless you play them extremely aggressive because every card is an overcard to, to your pair.
Don't you pick one?
It's the downside of like using them as a bluff catch.
After $8.
Solid off.
What do you want to draw? You got top pair? I know that 10 killed you.
You gotta talk about it.
Ooh, that's a good read by Soap. I
Yeah.
think Thomas really hasn't talked when he's had good hands. Oh,
But he does bank his straight.
Just haven't looked. What did I bet last time? 55? I was bet 90.
At 90.
Short, right?
Yeah.
I have to call.
oh, Soap, no.
You don't have to call.
90.
Oh, that's a bad call, Soap.
Look at that one. Oh, that's a straight.
No way.
Look, I didn't look. That was a straight.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, he didn't look?
You don't even need to see the other one.
Oh.
Okay, that call makes way more sense.
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
We're sorry,
Okay.
Soap. We apologize.
Yeah,
We didn't know he didn't look at his cards.
I thought he was being spicy with his table talk.
That was the meanest thing I've ever seen.
That is.
You are.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, we're sorry, Soap. You got unlucky. If someone doesn't look at your cards and you have a pair, just call them down.
Yeah, and it was a pretty small riverbed size.
I got so much volume. I get a lot of bad ones now.
All right, chip counts. Rainey at the top with $2,000 after
When we pull that as straight.
getting someone to call him when he
Betting on the strap.
the nuts.
Should have got out of it anyway. Nah.
No, why would you get out of it?
I already told myself I'm folding and Tommy's got me.
You could have had,
I'm
you know.
good, I'm avoiding Tommy.
The worst thing about it.
Cards that would beat
What
me,
happened?
The worst thing about it, I've
I forgot. Sorry.
All right, Nick with the 66%, V-Pip, Thomas, and Pando right behind him, and Rainey at the top of the winnings chart now, up 570. Thomas right behind, up 510. Mama D still got a lot of catching up to do, and Yaya as well. Everyone else in profit mode. Still a lot of poker to be played. I'm rooting for you, Mama D. Let's get it. Mama D and Yaya both on the same team too. Houston Heat.
Said he was right here.
Houston Heat's got to bring some heat. Come on, let's go.
You guys gotta step up your game. You're throwing the parties.
8:15. We quit at 8:15.
They do know how to party.
I go first. Is that right?
Oh, this bomb pot, I gotta look this time.
I keep thinking I'm like,
Check. Why was everyone looking at me? I had to look.
Also, anytime you have an opponent that isn't looking at their cards and playing with you, that's a good game.
Pando's got 2 pair here, but Yaya with the straight.
Yeah, probably gonna turn this around.
Yeah, let's get you out of the hole.
Did you look, or you didn't look either?
He definitely looks.
Nick's calling ace king high here.
You know what? I'm
Bad call,
calling just
Nick.
'cause you guys are talking about.
No. I think it's a good man. Yeah, all the way.
Calling.
Thomas calling with the gutter ball to the nuts and a club in his hand.
We gotta call him, I guess.
He's here.
You should wait.
Oh,
I think there's 2 nines left in the deck.
Fold.
Nah, he's gonna go.
Pando, I think, gonna raise it here with his 2 pair. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty reasonable
Yeah.
raise. I would expect it to be the best hand
It's
pretty
to
often.
125. Yeah, I want to get those, make those flush draws pay.
Oh, and Yaya just calls. I would have liked to see a raise here by Yaya. You know, his 9-8 is still a little vulnerable. A lot of river cards that aren't great for him.
I could see the logic being like keep Pando's bluffs in though,
Yeah.
because he's out of position from Yaya.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's a very reasonable point.
And then you look at that card.
Check. And I'm looking. What if you had a higher straight? Look at this higher straight.
Raise. 125.
But just imagine.
Damn it, yeah.
That's a good bet.
I do this, dude.
Yeah, you played this hand really well.
No, that's not fair. Yeah, I can't will over you, but you can't me. I just feel like you have four. Like I feel like you straighted me before this way. 4-5. I have 2 pair.
Pando with the really good tank. You know, getting 5-1 on the river here. This is a very tough fold.
Yeah.
Columbus.
This is a bomb pot, right? Oh, that's why I was in it.
And the flush gets there, but he has a blocker to the flush.
Excuse me.
All right, I fold.
Good fold.
Nice fold, yeah.
Mad props.
Actually impressive.
Yeah, that's a great fold.
Oh.
All right, Pando, for the rest of your trip here, you can talk shit about how good this fold was.
Yeah.
Straight. Yeah, he did it straight.
Yeah, this time he double checked. Made sure he had it.
And Yaya, like, that was a great size by Yaya.
Yeah.
That was a really good size by Yaya.
Like an hour.
A juicy size.
I don't know how long we've been
Like juice in it.
I got sucked into 2.
I would have snapped
Milk
off that
in it.
10-7.
Yeah.
I would have just snapped it off.
Wow, that was good. Is it near you?
It was also because, you know, the player type, he's been a little bit more passive. So now we see some aggression and.
Yeah, but if I have 2 pair and I'm getting 5-1 odds on a call,
He's been getting pretty good on the old social media.
I'm not folding unless it's like, you know, 4 to a straight, 4 to a flush.
Yeah. I feel you.
I would have lost that 125.
Here too, Randy.
All right, so we're seeing all these limps. Stop doing that.
Yeah, stop doing that.
You lose money by limping. You're like, hey, here's my money, take it.
Take it.
I know.
Also, if you do win the pot, like, it's like, oh, well, I could, you know, flop something cool. But now it's a small pot that you're winning.
Yeah,
First of
exactly.
all. Secondly, you're going to have to pay rake. So you're not really winning a whole lot of money.
No, it's just the casino's winning. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're playing a timed rank game, limping is less bad, but it's still bad.
It's still bad.
You gave me.
If you're playing a tournament where there's an ante, limping is bad, and it's less bad. It's the least bad, but it's still bad.
Okay, that's 45.
So in a rate game, bad.
Bad.
Around here.
No, I'm sorry.
Look at his eyes. Darth Vader.
I don't like playing against Nick.
Why?
In low stakes games, that's definitely like the most common mistake you see in like 1-2, 1-3,
Yeah.
$800 buy-in tournaments and under.
You guys played.
And not just that, but like when you try to punish the limpers by raising all of them call, that's also really bad to do.
So you have to like go large
Raise
enough.
big, yeah.
Here, you can have it. Bluff me. Show me the bluff.
You want to raise to a size where you can get like one caller.
Yep. Yeah, anytime there's multiple limpers. Usually when there's one limper, you can pick a size where you want to pick a size where they call always. But you want to go as the largest version of that. So you do want them to call, but you don't want them to like get insanely good odds.
Yeah, when there's one limper, I usually just open to a 4x.
Yeah, that's what I do in tournaments.
Normally, yeah.
If I was playing cash, I'd probably go 5, 6, or 7x.
Yeah, two limpers, 5, 6 for sure.
Somebody drink it. Yeah, neither one of these guys.
Well, if we got another shot, what would everyone actually drink? Because I thought, yeah, somebody said tequila. That's why I told them to bring us tequila.
Stay with tequila.
Also, you know, when you're playing poker, drinking's free, and if you enjoy alcohol, you should be taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and then come to Aria or win.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all should thank Nikki for her great advice here.
Yeah, and the win has fresh squeezed watermelon juice.
That's very good.
So, where are you going to get that?
Think how good that would be with the shot of vodka.
Yeah.
Give me all 3
That's actually what my table mates were drinking a few nights ago.
Ooh.
They really liked it.
Cooler here for Nick.
Oh, boy.
So this is what we call being dominated.
Yep. Some people enjoy that, but not in poker.
Yeah, not on the table. Do I like that?
Pocket kings. Pocket aces. Why is no one fun?
Nick trying to get a read on Soap. Soap not giving him much.
Nick actually has pretty good instincts here. He feels that he's beat, and he is beat.
Yeah.
Check.
75, very small bet sizes here. It's
a nice bet. I like it. It's going to get called by queen a lot. I would go a bit bigger, you know, more like 150.
Yeah. Ooh. This might kill the action for Nick.
Yeah.
Possibly.
He's gotta pee.
I do really have to pee.
150?
Are you asking? I just politely say no.
If only you had a toothpick, dude.
I know.
You can go get one on the way to the bathroom.
All right, we'd like to see a Nick fold here. You know, Soap really hasn't been aggressive at all.
No.
Finally, we're showing down.
He does make the call, but it's like it's such a small bet size, and
Wow. He's clean.
Yeah, I think he could have folded this for sure.
No, we got him holding on.
I think he had a worse queen.
Yeah. He had it the whole way. No point was he behind.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
why we want to get more money in though on the turn, in my opinion, because one, scare cards could come that you can't get any more value on the river, and two, you're dominating all the other queens, so.
Also, you really want to charge like, you know, King Jack, King 10, Jack 10 type
Yeah, the draws.
Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
So while Soap, you did win a nice sized pot. If you bet bigger on the turn,
I'm gonna get the same.
you could have won an even bigger pot.
Yeah. Also, when people think that they're like pot committed, they are more likely to call you on the river. So if they've already invested so much on the turn,
New York.
they might want to just call off lighter on the river. Some people think that way. Like, I'm not saying that's right to do, but when you're trying to get into the minds of like why people would call, that sunken cost fallacy really sinks in.
Yeah. Also, Nick, if you were paying attention at all to Soap, he raised you on the flop, he bet the turn, and he bet the river. What does he have that you beat? He's telling you you got the worst hand, and you're just like, here's my money.
It's hard to make a pair.
It is. That is true. You do only get 2 cards in this game.
I'm gonna do that salmon. Same thing they're getting.
But when your opponent just tells you you're crushed,
Yeah. And that's the thing. That was the biggest piece of advice for, especially in the lower stake games in Vegas. When they're telling you like they have it, they usually do. Like unless they've shown a lot of aggression.
yeah, like Pando so far has been the only player here who has been consistently aggressive post flop and been bluffing.
Right.
Who we got over here? Oh, boy.
Just the usuals.
And I know some of you paintballers watching are like, oh, but you guys get to see the whole cards. You know what they're doing. I mean, if either of us were sitting in this game, I would be able to tell you exactly how each person is playing.
Yeah, the first thing I usually do in the first hour, I'm just tagging people.
Yep.
I'm tagging people loose aggressive, loose passive, tight aggressive, tight passive.
Ooh, fun turn card there.
Wow.
They had been chopping, and now Yaya drills that 2-pair.
200.
Oh, where'd you get them black chips?
Fold.
Nice fold by Mama D.
Yeah.
Walking home.
Thought you were going all in there, Mama D.
That was a nice size by Yaya there. There's like, you know, a lot of straight draws. Turn was a flush draw as well. Even though he got a king to fold, I like that bet a lot.
Don't make me walk, Mama D. Don't make me walk.
Can't be mad.
I showed her how to.
Yeah, because against other players at the table, you would get the king to call.
Yeah, exactly. And also, it's just really
And the
important
draws.
to charge those draws.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, brother. My bad.
Playing 3-4 cards now?
So Bart, who hasn't been active yet, he is the owner of the Paintball League that all of these guys play in and own teams in.
Some good news.
He is the big boss.
Come back. Sweet. Nick,
Big boss Bart.
Time to rest. Nick.
I hope that's his nickname.
I hope so too. All right, Pando opening with the ace-10 off.
Why not?
I think we have a straddle. That makes
Get better.
sense.
Yeah, the size.
Yep.
You didn't look?
35. I didn't look.
Oh.
I straddled.
Oh,
I'm on the last
yeah.
play. Why would I look?
Yeah,
There's
Thomas
the straddle.
Yeah.
Straddled.
Okay, Yaya, we're gonna yell at you.
Yeah, that is a bad call. Yeah.
Not a good hand to call with.
If it was suited, it would still be bad, but it would be less bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna lead it? He's thinking about it.
This is a good card for Pando's opening range.
Yep. Good bet, too. Nice hand, Pando.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, 15 to come back in. 8 is behind the button. 1 blind, please. Button seats ready.
I would definitely say, like, one of the main things to notice is, like, when you sit down at the table and you're trying to figure out how, you know, people are paying or how they're playing, just pay attention to who's limping, who's raising, who is re-raising, and who is betting flop. You do those 4 things, it's pretty easy to figure out whether someone's playing aggressively or passively. And then when you see weird hands, if they're playing really loose or playing tight.
Yeah, if you see the showdowns, you can really connect the dots to their betting patterns.
See 2 calls, see 3 folds.
Showdown, of course, meaning when they flip up their cards and you get to see them. Showing down.
Yeah. On the river. You'd be surprised how many hands usually don't make it to showdown.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
So really pay attention when you're not in the hand.
I'd say for any given player, maybe 5% of the hands they play on average, you'll get to see. Maybe 10, somewhere in that range. So it's not common. So it's important information every time you see.
Yeah, a lot of people get bored when they're not in the hand, but you're missing so much information if you're not paying attention to the way the hands are going down.
It's a game of information.
It is.
There he is. Get out the bank.
Here's our player. They want to send Tom on.
How you doing? Good. Just need you to fill out.
7 folds. 8 calls.
Looks like we have one more player joining us tonight.
I missed.
The mystery hand.
You got a piece of it? What'd you get?
7.
Nice. That's hand.
All right, buttons and 8, back to 2 blinds. Copy. Okay. You got me that? Thanks. He's here. New York is here.
Sounds like we got a new player coming in. Be a very full ring.
Yeah, it looks like we'll have a full 9-handed table.
I like the slow-mo pan into his face.
Showing his intensity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's still going in. Oh, that was like really intimate.
Cinematic, yeah. Mama D with the Jack-10 suited. I love that hand. Very sexy.
Nice. Coming in for a raise. Big size, too. Love to see it, Mama.
Ooh, Dave picking up the ace-king off.
And once again calling.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that.
David.
You have a good hand.
Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
That's you, Panda. You don't
See, now when this happens, if it was a 4-bet from Soap, you would know to fold certain hands. But now that it's a 3-bet, you don't know where you're at.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
I was gonna call.
And instead, Dave might go, oh, hey, you know, by calling, you know, now I can call this raise, but now you just don't know, like you're just destroyed.
Yeah.
You go 75 and he makes it 220, you could consider folding.
Yeah.
On Wednesday?
I also don't want to drink, so I won't even put on him.
So yeah, why would you make him look like the bad guy?
Because it's easier than get rid of
That's true.
all day.
Went 3 ways to this flop.
That's true.
Oh no, this might be bad for Mama D.
Yeah.
She's got top pair with the backdoor diamonds.
And her open pre was good. Calling this pre-flop 3-bet was good. Calling flop is good. Oh, she's going for a raise.
Wow.
What's up?
I don't mind this raise. It's kind of like for value, for protection.
Taking him down.
I think Mama D is going to find a fold here.
Yeah.
Good fold, Mama D. Well played hand by Mama D.
Yeah.
Also, Soap. I think Soap played it fine. Would you have jammed aces there?
I needed that much protection.
No, not against this player.
So
Yeah,
First time
I agree with that.
and he's taking our money.
Yep.
Also, I didn't realize how much she has back. She now has 650, 700 back. Yeah, I wouldn't have jammed either.
You ever meet that sub guy, guys?
Okay, I did that thing.
I did that thing.
I kind of wish she did that in that king's hand earlier.
Yeah,
About that, I had a 3.
that would have been much better to see.
You did the right thing. I was just seeing if my luck had changed, and it hadn't.
That was a bad time to raise there.
I was hoping I would flop a flush.
So yeah, I agree. If he just calls, the likelihood that he gets more money from a 10 is pretty high.
Yes.
And she's not the type to check raise like a flush draw, so he doesn't need to like protect his aces or anything.
4.
Yeah.
Wait.
Maybe we raised it.
I'd be scared she had a set.
Yeah, I'd be
like
scared she
pocket
had a set
tens or
too.
something, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the main downside when he jams is I don't think he's getting called by anything that's not a set.
Right. Like, we've seen this player fold top pair,
Yeah,
fold an
exactly.
over pair.
Yeah. I think she showed her kings one time too, or maybe she didn't. She might not have shown them. But yeah, she has shown a propensity to fold.
Like, really good hands, so I would be very scared. Or not very scared, but I'd be a little more cautious.
So we have a straddle to 15 by Mama, and Soap just limp spun with 8s. Not a fan. Thomas does call small blind with ace-3, which is fine.
Oh, for part of me thought you were going to call, honestly.
Yeah. Actually, maybe 3 inch better. I don't know. Up to you.
Oh, everyone has
with
something.
the
I can
trips.
sell you some reds if you want.
Trip kings.
15.
Oh, you got all the reds. Yeah, that's what you
Yeah, yeah, I can, whoever needs them.
T4 call. Sure.
Gonna play the flop trips. Whoa.
Oh.
Check.
Here, have a seat, sir. 1,000, right? Yeah. Perfect. Give a check from 2. 100 from 4.
Glad to see you. Did you get in?
Literally landed at 5. Got my rental.
Well, Mama D, with how tight she's been playing, Soap, you can fold.
Yeah.
Let it go, Soap.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why we tag players, too.
Yeah.
Like, Mama D, very, very tight passive.
Good fold.
Yeah.
When she shows aggression, you're going to want to fold. If you don't have the nuts, you're going to
Yeah,
want to fold.
definitely. Good fold by Soap there.
Where at?
Ready for some info?
All right, Soap, you messed up those aces, but you made it up a little bit with those eights.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give them away?
Not that easy.
Can do you right in?
I think we're
What's Annie's or?
It's a 5-5 with a 5 big blind ante.
And you're the big blind. Just,
Sometimes there's a straddle.
you don't pay anything until you're a blind.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we have another new player here, also a paintball player.
Copy, Matt?
New York Extreme on his shirt.
2 cards on that box right here. Actions are over here. Let's see number 3.
Looks like new player is Bo.
Yeah.
Raise.
I haven't looked ready. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till it come all the way around.
You fold?
I thought Rainy didn't even look.
Rainy raising to 45 with King Queen. Good size there.
I'm falling asleep. I'm tired. It's past his bedtime. It's way past my
Let's
bedtime.
look.
Thomas says Queen Jack suit in the straddle. Pretty great defend hand.
It's our practice poker game.
Hey, man, at least get out of this.
Yeah, Harris has been here since I think Sunday night or Monday.
The good part is he's not.
Should have raised with that hand.
Gamble?
Yeah, he
But
does.
you know what? You raised it perfect.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Ooh. Both players flopping top pair. Thomas dominated.
Yeah, definitely just the cooler so far.
Raise.
Raise. 90.
I don't mind this raise by Tom. Certainly plenty of worse hands I can call. Get called by straight draws, by some worse queens. Maybe by like ace 10, king 10, jack 10.
Real
Take it down.
Finally finished it.
Take it down.
I finally finished it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, you did?
So giving Rainey 2 pair here, but Thomas now picks up open ender.
From Vegas. They practice.
A royal flush draw.
A royal flush draw.
Where do you live?
Yeah,
Springfield, Illinois.
yeah, Henry.
You used to live in Illinois, didn't you, for a little while?
Naperville.
Now I can't help but root for the royal flush draw.
Yeah. Always want to see it.
Come on, ace of spades.
I want to see a raise here by Rainey.
Like college paintball.
He just has the best hand vast majority of the time. His opponent has a lot of really strong hands here, or has a lot of draws.
Playing when we lived there, like
This
PSP.
makes the call.
Yeah, what school did you go to?
Wow. Rainey got a boat up on the river. No flush, the royal flushes today. Not in this hand.
Definitely gotten worse.
Oh, wait. Oh, I got you. I thought you meant played college.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I thought you were
Playing paintball when we lived in there.
Or I was on Jack 9.
Yeah, it was a button straddle. Makes sense.
I guess I should have led there.
Did like, the 3-man.
The bet back into it. And that draw was killer on the turn. Oh, flush draw up in it. Oh, man.
Yeah, I think Thomas played that pretty well. I liked it. I think Rainey should have gone for value.
Yeah, I think Rainey should have gone for value on the end.
That was the first time he played.
Oh, you would have led the river?
June 2007.
He was in small blind versus bunch.
Almost would have led, but I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because it goes check so often in these lower. They should have bluffs that they're following through with, but it goes check so often. If it was a more maybe with Pando, I would check to him. Yeah,
I like that.
You know what,
I agree with that.
I bet on the turn.
See, I would have missed that though. Like in game, I don't think I would have like led.
Yeah.
I might have, but I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think.
hard. Or lead, but like with a small enough size that they can call or like try to bluff raise you. Like you're kind of inducing.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Like I should have raised.
Sure.
You raised flop. I promise. Should raise.
Okay.
Do you have ace queen here? Like queen 10, and then when I turn the king, I'm like, oh, I'm good.
I bet to see where you're at a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Thomas played it well.
Ace or kings. Some over the top.
Oh, Bo,
that's why I
new
was like,
player,
check.
has flop flush draw. Davis top pair.
Yep.
Is this a bomb putt?
I don't think so now.
Oh,
I think it was
okay.
just
God,
limp.
look at that draw.
Yeah, only 60 in the middle.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
I think it was a $10 straddle with a bunch of.
No, he's queen beats me. Yes, Jack beats me. Jack beat me on both.
Yeah.
He just looked at me like, shut up. Yeah, I was telling him.
Whoa, tight fold there by Bo.
Take it down.
I don't mind it.
Oh, man, turn. I do it.
You know, when you have that low of a flush draw, that many players in the hand, multiple people left act behind you. I like that discipline fold.
Pretty good.
You like that? You like that? And you know that's exactly what he
Any
would
of
say.
the art disciplines with line life.
I used to.
No meat,
Just
no
that
meat.
drive is gonna be out. Killer.
You really have to go and stay.
If I was in a state and played some of the LAPCs, that was like right, like paintball season getting around, and it's like either degen out sit at the table or my body ready. Like, the harder it is. Like,
You know that's exactly what he would say.
Oh, dude,
I took him to Sunday.
I went to Vegas, I won the money. I'm good.
Yeah.
Mike used to have the WCs when they had it at the Jungle Island. They have there's a little casino there. I forgot what it is. A Holiday Inn. Oh my God, it's my favorite spot.
It's
What is it?
Rainey picking up the ladies.
Oh my God, it makes so much money.
Rainey's been running pretty hot tonight.
Yeah. Playing well too, but also
I had
picking up some great cards.
What is it? Holiday Inn. Oh my God.
Oh no, I just
Everyone hated it. I loved it. I played poker all night.
I know it's
We have a straddle and then a call, which Thomas, don't limp that.
No. No, baby.
He raised. I called. He raised.
Check it in there, yeah.
Also, Rainey, while I do like this, while I do like raising, go way bigger. You got to go like
Yeah.
65, 70, 75.
Or you can race.
Or ready to raise a call.
I love the beginning of
Him was a good time.
Ocean's 11 when he's
Aye, good fold by yeah.
you know, in the beginning.
Look at this look in his eyes. With a dagger.
I wanted to.
The guy's like, I'll take 4.
I did
And he's like,
too.
Takes it down.
I love that part.
They have a good 5 game. It's
There's this
yeah, run all the time.
Crazy.
The 4 cards he got, and it was
Crazy.
like, yeah, 4 of the same cards. Something just stupid.
The refs would come in late and they were like, "Aren't you just coaching today?" They had me there like 4 in the morning. I just penalty. So I loved it.
Danny Park used to play that all the time.
Yeah, I loved
Is
it.
he back?
Danny Park.
He's playing.
Big blind.
HK guys, right?
Big blind.
No, he was. I think he's playing with TJ. TJ Bastard.
Oh, okay.
Danny Park's back, huh?
Yeah. He just wants to play. You know, get a little little bit of paintball in. He stayed in good shape over the years. Still running snake.
25.
He used to live back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Elsinore. Lake Elsinore.
Lake Elsinore.
That's it.
Such a good place. Place was a
great.
crap hole.
Yeah. But the games would be good.
They had really crazy games, big house, but really good bar. The bar is actually nice. The food is decent there.
I have never made it out
It's
there.
actually
Nick is kicking it up with King 10 offsuit. A little bit too loose of an open.
the WC
And Mama D calling the cutoff with ace 8 off.
People hate
I
it.
know you're a Mama D, but
Yeah.
But at
just
nice
fold it.
photographs, people
Yeah.
absolutely
you gotta be able to flop straights, hit flushes.
They come play and they'd only play during the
Yeah, if you know you're gonna go multi-way,
on a Monday or Tuesday.
needs that connectedness.
I loved it.
Oh,
Guys are
Vern.
coming
Wow, 3 players again with the flush draw.
Hey.
Vern. What up, Art?
Brought the little camera.
Pando has the up-down draw to go with. Nick has top pair to go with.
Screw it.
He's tired.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Yaya with just the nutted flush draw.
Who bet?
Ace of clubs in his hand.
815.
815, Rainy.
With all those clubs out there,
815.
it'd be hard to hit one. You wouldn't know that.
That was a good fold by Pando. Pando had an up-down straight draw with the jack-high flush draw.
Oh, wow.
Disciplined fold.
Yeah.
Friends for
Can't say I would have folded
out
it.
there if you're a real man.
Oh, man.
I think you would have versus a pot-size bet.
On you.
Oh, maybe so, yes. Especially multi-way.
Yeah.
Like someone had to have
Yeah, we'll check it.
hit a flush already.
Yeah.
You playing this year, Rainey?
What?
In the World Series?
We'll see. I've
He
done
would have hit his jack.
2 years. I've done like 20 something.
Oh, and yeah, he would have rivered the best hand. Oh, is Yaya going for a bluff here?
This is where he's trying to get his buy-in for the World
We'll
Series.
see. We'll see. When it gets around that time, I start to get
He does have the table image for it, and he's got the blocker, but Nick with the king of clubs
Have you cashed?
and the top and the
at the
pair of
main?
tens might not go
Baby,
for
we staked him.
the fold.
Yeah, he bought a piece of me in cash. Here I busted.
Check.
I busted.
Check.
He didn't go for
What did
it.
you cash
King
for?
10.
I wanted to see what would happen because his image has been pretty tight.
Yeah. Yeah, should have taken advantage of that.
And like I said, people just don't go for it enough on the river with the bluffs. So it just seems really strong coming from a tight player.
Stay longer.
Oh, yeah, is it?
And I think Nick has shown, he showed that ace-queen fold earlier. He showed he's capable of making folds.
Yeah.
So if Yaya just goes like 250, he takes it down.
I got that one.
I wouldn't have had a choice.
Thank you.
Going into another bomb pot here.
Listen, when I go down again, I'm gonna call you.
We have the current chip counts. Rainey at the top. 2,400 covering the table. Soap not too far behind. About 35 bucks behind. Mama D with some catching up to do.
Salmon, dude. Really so good.
Yeah. Much different.
It's happened. It's already happened.
You know what? I'm gonna do the salmon too.
At this table?
What do you think?
It's already happened.
Me, duh.
I smacked the
Yeah,
shit
can
out
I
of
get
it.
also get asparagus?
Nick with the highest VPIP.
Very different.
Make
That's
sure
actually
54%. Thomas and Pando and Yaya.
No.
Why did I think Yaya was tighter than that? Is that 54% VPIP? Wow.
He's been very passive.
Okay. Soap passing the 4-figure mark up 1,010. Rainey right behind at 840. Mama D needing to catch up, throwing a bit of a party at the bottom, down 1355.
Well, I know, but he gets the most.
Still some time to turn it around.
He was coaching.
Did they do one-on-ones?
No, you never.
One-on-one tournament.
We played in a one-on-one tournament.
I
He
don't
knocked
think
me
I played in
out.
the one-on-one tournament.
It's like hockey too. It's like overtime goes.
It's the bomb pot.
Oh, shit.
Bomb pot.
Well, you're the first to act.
Yaya's betting his 7 into 8 other players. I'm not a fan of these types of bets.
No.
And this is
Nick
why.
has an open ender call.
Sorry, this is why I love bomb pots, because you see people bet hands like this.
Kind of like a scared bet.
Yeah.
A block bet.
So I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, see, Rainey has a 5. Like, it's almost guaranteed someone has a 5.
Trifecta or
Try to
something.
throw another thing in there, right?
What was the tournament where you?
Also, Mama D has a better 7, so it's just like
What was the name of that?
so hard for your just 7 deuce to be good.
Yeah, and you're not really getting
I can't remember what.
better hands to fold.
We couldn't get 5 pump guns to work.
Oh, he's betting it again.
They saw 3 of us off the break, and I was like, how is this even possible?
Yeah, this is the aggression we wanted to see with that ace-4.
Yeah.
We had Roddy Squire stuff.
Oh, the sniper.
No, we couldn't even
You're
get.
basically value cutting yourself.
Yeah.
So you're going to make it to showdown with someone that has a better hand than you.
Yeah, cheater.
Jeez, dude.
Call 125.
Fuck, security almost came down, bro.
I don't give a shit.
They kicked us all out.
Heads up.
We're gonna use my head to open the door.
Is Hormista's going to do any
I
more
wouldn't
of those
mind
goals?
the smaller, what do you think of this, Ryan? The smaller bet sizing, like block bets. If it was a flush draw, you're just like basically giving yourself good odds to
That was still fun.
hit your hand.
Jousts are really fun.
Yeah, exactly.
But when it's just like
I did the first
a pair with a terrible kicker, it's not not really a good one to
Right.
do that with.
Those are the spots that I bet small as well.
Yeah.
Like, out of position versus weak opponents who don't raise enough, I just block bet. A block bet being a small bet, for those of you who don't know the term.
I got a 5.
You're betting small to block them from raising or putting in a bigger bet, giving yourself good odds to hit your draws.
Exactly.
That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah,
really
and that call, bad call.
Snap me off.
You should just fold it.
Yeah, when anyone could have any card at any time with a bob pot, it's just it's a really marginal hand, even if it wasn't a bomb pot.
I win.
But you're most certainly beat.
Yeah, agreed.
I think we're gonna host one as soon as the weather gets a little bit less crazy.
For your players, the joust is like awesome. Because it can be like 40 on 40.
Stacking it up.
And everybody just takes turns.
That was
like
lucky.
Celebrity.
Rainey building a wall with his chips,
It's like, it's just really
And I
fun.
volunteered. I was like,
crushing the stream.
Yeah.
The duels are a little bit more intense, like, because it's just 2 people the whole time, you know?
So picking up the
Jousts
sailboats.
are really fun.
Yeah, so Bo calling King 3 off from under the
What is
gun.
that?
Good. Hella good.
Not a good hand from any position.
Been in that hand.
So, Bo,
Been a bummer.
No.
I know you weren't here earlier. They told us to be mean to you guys.
Yeah, we're trying to be as mean as possible.
So don't take it personally.
Yeah. King 3 off, just fold.
No.
Bad hand.
It's a fold hand.
I think Moneymaker won.
Pando gonna raise his ace queen off, rightfully so.
Doyle was 10.
30.
Whoa, Holmes.
Do not much win.
I apologize.
Q.
30 total.
Yeah. 25 more.
And Pando's been like cooling off a little bit, taking it easy, laying back. It's the first time we've seen him pop in with this aggression in a while.
Called out.
I do obviously love the raise with ace queen off. You gotta raise it. It can't be just a limp pot.
Yeah, I do think the size is a little small.
Yes. He's got the
Also-
draw to the nuts.
Did Bo just call that King 3?
Yep.
Yikes.
And he's gonna lead this flop when Pando has the ace of clubs.
I guess Bo just knows he has the best hand somehow.
Love behind you.
What's right behind me?
You think we could pawn his camera off and put it all
Oh,
on
and
check?
Pando
he
hits
gets
an
back.
ace on the turn.
No.
I like the check back.
Check.
I was gonna go for some value maybe.
Bet 60.
Yep, nice size there by Pando.
Oh, and then it turned to 3. Oh.
Good fold, Bo. Should have folded pre-flop, saved $85.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have raised at any point. I would have just called and then David reevaluate. Because I'm like, dude, I have the worst 5. Okay.
Yeah, I had a lot more than
5 and 10?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like an ante. It's kinda weird.
Yeah.
So what?
You.
It's an
I went up
ante.
to so many people. Just keep going.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Give me down.
She wants to keep your other 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you just get in?
Oh, I saw your, yeah, We don't have our phones on us, so I saw your text for his number. Yeah.
I can check my phone.
Do you charge it?
It's charged. I just.
What were you doing?
About it.
What are you guys saying?
Okay. So you could have came over any time, dude. You just
Literally right on Craig Ranch.
Yeah, you just took your time.
On Craig Ranch, right? That's the first exit.
Is that you?
No. It started at. We got here at 3.
Right next to the
We got here at 3.
Yeah, like right when you get off the highway, that first right across from the In and Out.
Start playing at 3:30, 3:45. It's like filming starts at 4. It doesn't air until 7:38.
That's why. Oh, I thought it was like they're starting kind of late.
No.
A couple different pairs of 8.
All right, tell me. Got me. Oh.
Played an awesome tournament.
Okay. I was like,
Cash game. Cash game. Not tournament.
Yeah. Just some clips for like the broadcast. We'll like throw it in there.
Oh. Yeah, it'll look
I'm not
good.
gonna hang out like
Yeah.
wait for everybody to get knocked out.
No one's getting knocked out. I mean, some people bought back in.
I guess it is.
So we only got like 30 minutes to play left.
what do you got? Pocket aces?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's winning right now?
I have some. So does Soap.
That was a really fun, when we came to practice you guys last year. That was really fun.
Yeah.
You guys had a dirt bike and like.
Pocket aces?
I like that field. I seriously am like super jealous of the rec side of Virgil's Park. It's like unbelievable.
It's like a $1,000 minimum employees or like family. People busted out. A couple people bought back in.
That happened to my father.
Well, also your guys' series is killing.
Had a full house. The guy had
A lot of teams from my MSXL got their league, got my region, but a lot of teams paid that full season to play your guys' series.
They've sold out in like no time.
You do?
A couple hours.
Yeah. Only good things.
All right. Yeah, takes it down. Better kicker.
You know, we
Did I win?
Yeah.
like we take turns refing.
That was cool.
What else? Like
He's got dedicated refs too.
So is the reffing?
If y'all are wondering whether or not we think this is a good game to play in, the answer is definitely yes.
100% yes.
Yep, we would both demolish this game, no problem.
But that's why I feel like we're doing some tough love. So, you know, if you're out in the Vegas area for this convention, you want to play some poker,
Gotta quit.
just giving you some, you know, some tips and tricks.
Also, if you think we're wrong about us being able to demolish you, follow Nikki on Twitter and find out where she's playing and go play with her. She would love it. She would take your money.
Ryan sending all the sharks to me now.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Doesn't matter.
Last weekend?
Yeah.
It'd be like if we tried to play y'all in paintball. That'd be like y'all playing us in poker.
Short roster anyway.
Yeah, I would scream
Five guys?
and cry a lot if I was playing in paintball.
And that's how they should be feeling versus you in poker.
Inside.
I will.
This Octo Crab is getting played a lot this game. I feel like and my favorite hand. So
Okay, where's
we're
Aces?
battling.
Like 6 guys for a while.
Where's Aces? Come on.
We're just like, he's going to be here anyway because he's coaching a couple teams.
Okay, so right idea here, raising with the pocket fives over the limpers, but we just want to make it way bigger.
Yeah.
Hawaii or does he live?
You're in position, you get to squeeze, you want to narrow it down. This size is not scaring anyone away, so you're just bloating the pot, is what it's called.
Also, Dave overlimped the ace jack off, bad. Yeah, overlimping 8-3 off, bad. Bo calling the king 8, bad.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone misplayed this hand.
A lot of errors here. So you're just giving up a lot of money.
Yeah.
The eyes on that guy.
I know.
Bo's top pair is the best hand right now, and he is betting it out for $75.
His name is Chip Leader.
A little too rich for me.
Chip Leader?
Really?
His name is Chip Leader.
Chip Leader?
No, Rainey's got it.
Barely. You gotta
he's got it.
I'm John.
Pretty reasonable call here by Dave.
Yeah, but had Dave originally raised pre-flop, Bo might not be in this hand,
That's my last name.
and that is why
Yeah.
you want to be raising a lot more
It's like
pre-flop.
What is that last name?
We couldn't explain it. We couldn't say it right. It's like, omelet.
And nobody can say it.
No, man. Bro, it looks like it's.
All right, we got 4 to a straight now on this turn. A little bit scary
Give it one more chance.
for both players.
And Bo is betting his top pair, which is not great on this board. And then Dave just said, we'll give it one more chance. Just telling his opponent he's drawing.
And spikes the gut shot.
I'm 100.
You say 100?
Yeah.
Bet 100.
All right, that's a good bet by Dave.
Interesting.
Ooh, we threw the tall one at you.
I don't have any more greens. I lost them all to Rainey.
You did too?
I'm sorry. Rainey took them all.
Got a freaking ace or what?
Oh, good fold by Bo.
Yeah.
Straight on board.
There you go.
Dave only bet $100 and he still found the fold. Good fold, Bo.
Ace queen.
Ace jack.
Okay.
Oh, I think ace queen. Man, I gotta sit by you. I can't see what my
Caught me.
glasses.
Caught me on the
So you need the river.
So Dave just didn't raise a pre-flop, and then on the turn he told his opponent he was drawing, essentially.
Man, I miss home games.
Yeah.
15, 20 more minutes.
You can leave that. Leave it open. No, you can leave it open. You're good.
Go to bed.
I figured that.
Of course, today's stream, in part sponsored by GG Poker. It is a great game, as in this game is great.
Very great.
Yeah.
We just want
Usually when a poker pro says a game is great, we mean that there's a lot of fish, a lot of chum in the
A
water.
lot of profit to be made.
Yeah.
Rainy with the ace-5 wheel, the cat jammer.
It's for paintball.
No thanks, I'm sucker does.
It's for paintball.
Shout out to Landon, who is definitely not watching this.
I donated enough to paintball money.
Yeah, Landon's in the lab right now. He's got a lot of studying to do for this big WSOP bet against Jeremy Becker.
Just spending a lot of hours node locking spots.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been playing a lot of the Win Millions lower buy-in tournaments
Yeah.
in prep.
It's a business meeting.
I mean,
Never seen him play so much live
cameras.
in the off-season.
When you buy things.
What do you think, Dyer?
Yeah, it's weird seeing him and playing everything.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
And I'm happy for him. He took down the 400 the other night.
Yeah, it's got to be a good morale boost.
Definitely.
Always got to start getting some cards.
Check your diamond.
Always not getting any cards. Hard to play poker without cards.
Check your round.
No, it's not.
I don't know. This guy's been playing line.
Good man.
I was going to say, a turn 6 would have been fun.
Check all the way
Broke even all those hands, one hand, wouldn't be.
Okay.
I thought someone was gonna play. I'm done.
I need my king threes back. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, you missed it. It probably like 5 hands.
Nice, dude. Who's the call,
One
Dave?
pair with threes.
Oh, yeah.
threes.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Dave. Boating up on the river.
Mama, you put me all in.
Not going to get anything out of Pando.
Also, Pando calling that turn with 5-3. Bad Pando. Bad.
Time.
Running down the drain.
If Pando had check raised there to like 125, he might have actually gotten a fold. Instead, he called with the gutter ball in a spot that he might not get paid.
Yeah, gut shot's really hard to make on the river with one card left to come. Definitely want to raise those hands
Think about when you sit there
rather than call. Either raise or fold.
Lose. Play. Yeah, I pay to do this? Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like my paintball day.
Right.
Wait. Here all day.
You're just a player. You don't own the team. Here all day to lose money? Yeah. Oh,
And then
man.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
Mama D with the crabs.
That's funny.
Ryan's favorite hand.
Where are we eating at? No, bro?
Wow, rude.
We're eating at Binions tomorrow.
Oh, you know, if you sell the team,
Raise the 25.
what a feeling. It's invigorating.
Then you're coming to Vegas just to gamble?
Yeah, then you just do it like you want.
25 to you.
25?
Bo.
Sounds like Bo might own one of the teams, which makes sense.
Call 25.
Looks like the New York Vortex.
Call.
I wonder how many paintball teams there are.
I think they were saying 20 professional teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, I assume like squads of like 6 to 8.
Yeah, and then like a bunch of other little, like smaller ones, like not
So,
professional.
Minor league teams.
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
Okay. Rainy flopping trip 4s.
It's also one of my favorite hands, that 5-4 suited.
Just re-raise.
6-4-4.
And Mama D betting 75.
Oh, I got a full.
I don't mind betting, but that size is just very large.
Yeah.
I win.
Paired board, multi-way.
That was on TV the other day.
What, the movie?
Yeah. I won't pee my pants anymore.
Oh.
Wow.
Like you said, you get a 6.
A lot of these hands are boating up on the river.
A 10.
Also, something else I would say is Rainy should just be check raising flop as well. Just because Mama D doesn't really bet turns very often.
Mm-hmm.
So he should either check raise flop or lead turn.
Yeah.
He had that.
I agree with that.
And he only called because it was value coming around. He hit.
Ready one again?
Right here.
What?
Right here.
How much does a deck of these crazy cards cost?
Especially if, you know, with players like that, if they have,
For real?
let's say, pocket aces, like, they're going to want to pay you
Right.
when you check raise.
To read the card is what
Or
it
she
is.
just had like pocket nines or, you know, ace six or something like
Yeah,
that.
but when if a scare card pops off, like let's say the flush got there or something, now that she doesn't want to bet anymore or put any more money in the middle.
Like, you know, it's like.
Also, it seems to me that she's the type where if she did bet a flush draw on the flop, she's just checking it back on turn. So you're getting flush draws, you know,
Yeah.
free money, essentially. So, Rainey, while you won that, you should have check raised.
Of course it is.
We're auditing your play.
Yep. Again, this would be like your opponent was walking up to steal your flag, and you're pointing your gun at them, and you didn't shoot them. You're just like, yeah, you can take my flag.
We're trying with the paintball analogies.
Hey, I know there's a capture the flag version.
There's a flag, yeah.
There's a capture the flag version.
Yeah. And then there's paintballs involved.
I've played at like a paintball center before.
Okay, Ryan knows.
I know.
He knows what he's doing with these analogies.
Exactly. I only know capture the flag. I'm sure there's like some elimination game
Some
types
other
too.
kind of variants.
I also play a lot of competitive shooters. Played Halo a long time, and it's kind of similar
Long-time
type
Halo
of stuff.
player.
Yeah.
Flex.
I know.
All right, top pair for Soap.
Not frozen if you hand it out. Mama D.
Nothing for Bo.
That note.
Give us yeah.
Are you gonna come back before we're done?
Heads up.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna be done in 25 minutes.
Just for a couple minutes.
Sorry, Rainey. You're about to go on a heater too.
Yeah.
Hey, your blind's still
You
going.
don't need to go on a heater.
You don't need to go on a heater.
He should just pay the ante the whole time.
Yeah.
Remember when
I'll stay.
he was itching over there. You see
Good
him?
fold by Bo.
Wants to play so bad.
Mention about your friends.
Yeah.
You can talk about everything your controls.
Yeah.
So it's
Are they coming or just waiting?
someone is coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a helicopter?
Oh, they're taking it back.
Am I small blind? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think they're gonna break your legs.
Oh,
Rainey.
my
That's what they're
gosh.
coming here for.
Take a phone. Can I take a phone, take a picture up there? Cool. Cool.
He's out.
Yes. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Another one.
No, man.
All of us we all hung in there.
We all what?
Hung in there.
Pocket tens for Dave. Pretty sweet hand.
You mean like nobody left?
Yeah, but
He's only raising to 10.
some of us paid more than others.
Playing tournaments.
Hannah made a good point.
Yeah, everyone came in. Mike
Good
came
size
in
for
late,
tournaments,
Bo came
but
in late,
on a
or
table
Tom
that
came in
calls a
late, Bo came in
lot
late.
pre-flop,
Yeah.
you're just going to want to raise bigger with your premium hands.
That was good.
Randy knew I was going to do it.
Yeah, I would have picked like 20, 25.
No, he was saying.
Especially pocket tens are pretty vulnerable.
He's like, you guys already got
Yeah, so when you have
started."
pocket tens, the likelihood
You
of
guys
jack or
started,
higher
yeah,
hits is
whatever.
like half the time, give or take, a little bit above 55%.
No, I was good.
So you just have a lot of spots where your hand is weak.
Yeah, it's fun.
And you definitely want to get it down to heads up.
If we all won, get good cards.
Pando, flopping the nuts.
Yeah, and tens is going to think it's good a portion of the time here.
Yeah.
Pando leads $10? Come on, Pando.
That was good.
What are you doing?
No.
Cool.
Oh, looking around this table.
If you're going to lead bigger or check raise.
Just check raise. You've been so aggressive. Why are you doing this? And your opponents
Sometimes
are
people
so
do this
passive.
where they're like, well, they don't want to scare their opponents off, so they go small, but you're going to get way more value.
Yeah, if you just check raise.
Yeah.
Yep, and then he checks this turn too. I guess this turn is fine, because the opponent certainly could have a 7. So you could go for a turn check raise. This should get called by an ace.
Yeah.
I don't mind this bet.
Yeah, me neither. Or a 7.
But oh, yeah, raises to 100? No.
Oh, because he thinks because he has two pair, but it's got
yeah.
counterfeited. The 7's paired, so the ace 5, the 5 doesn't really count as a second pair now. Got 3 pair.
I assume Pando's just going to call, but he's thinking about raising, it seems.
It's scary because someone might have a boat. You know, someone might have pocket 5s here, my favorite hand, and now you're beat. or A7 or something like that. But
I think a raise would be pretty reasonable.
yeah, I think so too.
We'll see if Yaya can fold this ace-5. I would expect that.
$300.
There's the raise.
Water.
300.
Yeah, just flat. Flat's fine.
I think if Yaya has a 7, he's calling this. So I don't mind this raise size.
Yeah.
Need 200 more.
200 more. Call.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad call, buddy.
Great.
Straight.
Oh, 3 pairs.
3 pairs.
Full house.
I had it.
You had the full house?
7s and 4s.
Oh, yeah, that was scary.
That's a not great call, Yaya.
Yeah.
Oh, pairs.
It's unfortunate.
Chad had 3 pair.
Yeah.
3 pairs?
Three
Three pairs.
Nice hand, Pando. Well played.
That's the end of that scene in Oceans.
Yeah.
Guys, all reds.
Great movie.
Good job, Mando.
That was a weird one, man. I thought you had A7 and I was fucked. Honestly.
I wish I had 8.
Ballsy to push back into that.
I know, but I only lose to a weird full house, so I don't know.
Call. Fold. Call.
You gamble, Dave?
No, brother. Well, it looks like you're gonna raise. So why don't I just do it for you?
All right, so it looks like Rainey is going to be hopping into the booth. And just so he can talk some more shit, I'm going to say that he's probably played the best tonight, maybe second best.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So he can rub it in.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going to roast your play, Rainey.
Yeah. I am passing off to Rainey. Rainey, the mic is hot. This is green, so this is all yours.
All right, thanks, Ryan, and good luck at the Win Millions tournament series.
You know, like, Randy, I thought we were playing $100. Like, and so, no, the young kid on our team, Tyler, was like, he's like, you're bet $1,000 on the way here on the airplane. I'm like, no. And he goes, that's what it is. And I was like, no, it's not.
All right, Rainey, how do you think you've been playing?
I've been playing okay, maybe a little passive, probably missed some value on some hands.
I would agree with that, yeah.
It's awkward. It's weird playing against some of these.
Yeah.
It's
it's hard to guess what people are holding.
Yeah, so there's like some spots where probably my sizing's been off on the river, sizing's been here and there, but
overall,
they don't know that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just kind of sometimes milk them on hand rather than bet like correct.
That's fair. That's a very exploitable way to go. Yeah, I think you definitely could have got more value on some hands, but overall, like I feel like it's very easy to tell who plays or who's played before, and I would say that you've been playing pretty well and also getting some really good hands.
Yeah, running well.
thing.
Like the
Yeah.
aces hand, like I flopped top set and Dave flopped bottom.
Why'd you limp that hand?
I was banking on Pando raising, and I was like, if I raise, I felt like everyone was just going to fold. I probably hadn't played, like, not that they're paying attention, but I probably hadn't even raised a hand in two, 3 orbits.
See, I don't think they're paying attention to that.
No.
Everyone wants to see a flop. You're just like gung-ho on it. I think you're going to be surprised at some of these hands that will call a 3-bet or a 4-bet.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But I can understand not wanting to scare people away.
Yeah, and I should have raised the flop because I knew Dave hit connected. Like, he doesn't have a flush or backdoor straight draw. Like, he didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
So I definitely went for value on the river to try to get something out of him.
Paying you off to get at it.
And you did.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I'm small.
Who do you think's played the best? You were saying
I would say between you and Pando.
Pando. Okay.
Yeah, Pando, because he's been very balanced with his bluffs and value.
Yeah.
So he doesn't always get the right bet sizing or like the type of textures to like go for, but like he has been very balanced with bluffing and value and winning pots because of it. So taking down a lot of pots.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of bluffing. The only hand I was gonna barrel
You're
off.
at the top here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only hand I was going to barrel off on was against Pando, and I lucked out and hit that ace.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my head on that turn, I was like, well, if I'm betting the turn, I'm going to pile it in on the river.
Biding his time.
Yeah, if anyone, if most of these people are aggressive on the river, I would probably find a fold with a semi medium strong hand, except for Pando. I might consider.
Well, and Tommy. And Tommy.
Yeah.
He'll mix it up. So he was directly on my right. So I wasn't I called him down with ace high when Dave had ace 5 on the 3-10 board. So I know Tommy plays. So I feel like he's someone I wouldn't fold. But against, when I had the trip 5s on the bomb pot, I was like, oh, this does not feel good.
Yeah, he was basically block betting his, second pair.
Yep.
But yeah, you were very good there with the trips.
Still got to pee? We get them after April, right? The chips, they're now.
Yeah, but I could see how it's hard to read what people might have because they're not used to
I'm not gonna lie.
the betting.
Plus, sometimes, okay, so even on that hand, I could have sized up and gone for 500.
Yeah, I take one.
But it's my buddy, So part of me is do I really want to just crush him and beat him and take all?
It's still a fun game.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to keep it fun. You want to keep it casual. You want to keep, not serious.
Yeah.
But midway,
I do the same.
Ryan found out that you guys said to talk shit, and so then we're like, okay, we'll step in there and give some tough love.
You're not hurting our feelings.
But you guys seem so fun. It just seems like a fun group to play with. So
yeah, some of us have known each other for 20 years, and
yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, so Dave and I we've been to Europe, we've been everywhere for I played for his team for 5 years, and you spend 90 days a year on the road with each other.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Is it bad that you can grab 20?
How is that with relationships?
Usually, mine aren't well because it's usually during the off season it's going well, and then the paintball season goes on, and I'm boop, gone.
Long distance relationship immediately.
Yeah.
I can just grab 20.
But Dave, he has a family. Yeah, he has married.
Okay.
Nick has a couple kids.
So they just have to get used to that lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay. That's nice. Poker players are very similar, especially the tournament players. They travel a lot for tournaments. And I'm a homebody. I would miss my cats.
Yeah.
Really?
It makes it easier, too, when they understand paintball. Just if you have poker players are dating, that would make it a lot easier, right?
Totally.
Play a third in that quarter.
Or just someone with an unconventional job
Yes.
that understands that type of life.
What was the biggest cash out you ever did?
35,000.
So it looks like graphics are catching up on this hand. We're not sure what other people have right now.
100.
Oh, Bo hitting the bottom set here. He was just complaining that he hasn't caught anything all night, so see if he can get some value from this set. Dave's got top pair.
Dave's not going to let this go.
Yeah, no reason for him to fold.
Oh, man.
Wow, he's in trouble now.
He's losing chips.
Top 2 for Dave. Gonna see some blood on the felt today.
Big old bump.
And Dave definitely thinks he has the best hand.
He's counting out raising chips.
Yeah, he's practicing tomorrow. 10 a.m. What time? 10. I think it's 11.
Then we gotta do pictures and.
Oh, he's just gonna call here. Okay, maybe a little trappy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Bo just hits quads.
Ghost boards with our ID.
Might be a little hard to get extra value now because the flush getting there. I think that Dave can actually find a fold because of it. He's been making pretty good folds.
Every one of these hands.
He had top 2 before on a bomb pot and folded when the flush got there correctly. Someone jammed.
Wow. I think is he gonna fold?
He's considering. He's trying to get a read by showing his cards.
He may have just had enough of it tonight and be like, you know what?
It's a yucky spot.
Big time. Good bomb pot head.
But it's a bomb pot, so anyone could have anything at any time. Very likely someone has a flush, and I think that Bo's was probably hoping that Dave had a flush. Something a little stronger to call off with. Top 2 is pretty strong.
Yeah, that 2 cost him some money.
You want to try it? Scare him? Yeah, just throw it up there.
Yeah, especially if it was switched a little bit, where like if Bo had the 2 of hearts in his hands and the 2 of diamonds came on the river, then it might be easier for Dave to call off.
No matter what you want to do.
Don't let him cut the red wire.
Just say don't let him disrespect.
Who called the clock?
Shot clock, yeah.
Oh, it's a time chip.
How funny would that be if you could like type?
You guys have time chips?
No.
Oh.
Somebody definitely called the clock.
Oh, no, there's an automatic clock.
You
but
call the clock?
Whoa,
No.
someone called the clock?
Yeah, someone called the clock.
Wow, rude.
Yeah, because Sloviak took a really long time on one hand.
Rude.
So this didn't come up. Yeah.
I didn't think that was that long of a time for an all-in situation.
If you guys called it, I would have been. It was meant to be at that
The
point.
second time it happened, too.
Yeah. I don't know. What should I do, guys? Table.
I think because there's 20 minutes left, so they all want to play.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's asking for table consensus.
Is it real or no?
No.
All right. I don't know, guys.
Is it real?
I mean,
Technically, it's a real timer.
Well, someone had to get busted out, right?
Ooh.
Someone had to get busted out.
Would you rebuy it?
You did too?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the big.
Well, if I lose you, I won't feel bad because I'll call.
Wow, makes the call.
Yeah.
Gonna be shown the bad news. What a crazy hand.
He's had enough. He's like, I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
Them two think,
Or a king high flush.
Yeah, I thought flush.
You know what? I would have had a flush, king high flush.
Oh, maybe he'll buy back in, dig it in the pockets.
I cannot believe it had 3.
But, you know, of all the people, I mean, Bo could have had King 3 there. So it's on the line.
My exit. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, he's done.
10 minutes left for us to all bust out.
He actually might still have some. He might have some chips, Dave.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like 300 behind
500
if he wants to keep playing.
That's 4.
That's wild.
Yeah, chips left.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy hand.
I like the bomb pots.
Yeah.
They make it
They're
exciting.
definitely actiony. Ryan, my co-commentator here, he loves bomb pots.
Just like a wide, or like just a horizontal shot.
They give me anxiety.
Yeah. I was playing a game up in, where was I? Reno. And they were doing PLO bomb pots.
Yeah.
And those were fun.
Yeah, we usually do the PLO double board bomb pots here.
There's
Good lady on
It's a little hard on the graphics, but yeah, they're pretty fun. I could see that. I probably should get used to them. It's probably a control issue that I need to like work through.
Yep. Yeah, I think that night those pots are the ones I won the most money on. And I was drinking, so I was kind of loose. Like,
okay, so that's the thing. If I'm in the hole, I love a bomb pot because I can get out. You know, like so. Like I guess I feel like I've got nothing to lose because I'm already losing. It's like I can get out of the hole this way. But if I'm like up a lot, then I'm like, oh, this could wreck my stack. But if I don't like play it cautiously.
Dang.
Probably something psychological in there. Lesson to be learned.
Yep. So what do you mostly play?
Mostly cash and mostly 2-5 around here. But I do love tournaments too. So things are heating up for WSOP. We got the Win Millions tournament series going on right now. That's pretty fun. I usually just like I'll buy in for the smaller buy-ins like under 1,000, and then if I bust, I'll just go play cash after.
Yep.
Hey.
So there's a convention here this weekend?
It's a tournament. So the
Okay,
first tournament of the year is at Craig National Park, or Craig Ranch. And yeah, there's, you know, professional division, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4. There's young guns. There's different formats. It's like, you know, every NXL event's kind of like a mini WSOP where you get a little bit of everything, right?
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So.
That's awesome. So you're doing a giveaway. I mentioned it earlier, but for the people just joining, I forgot the question that you wanted me to ask them. So I just said to the first person to send you their favorite poker player.
Okay.
To your Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah, you could win either 2 VIP passes to this tournament that's happening this weekend here in Las Vegas, or a VIP or a VIP membership for the Las Vegas Premier Paintball for a yearly membership.
Yes. So basically, for 1 year, your entry cost is covered, and you can go play as much as you want.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then the VIP is that's, you know, I'm gonna make sure you're in Vegas, right? So those passes get used.
Yeah. Oh, all these people hitting sets. Bo flopping set of fours here.
Another set.
Ooh.
Ooh, straight draw for straight for Pando.
Yeah. Sick. But
Queen had to come out.
yeah, it's so sick.
Nine bet 125.
Bo doing a little block bet here, hoping that Pando calls off with like 2 pair.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
300.
Yep.
Raise to 300.
Pando gonna raise this as he should. It's got a straight.
It's funny when you play these type of games, you like, it's not the money, you just don't want to lose to your friend or your teammate or someone you battle against, you know? There's a little ego on the line here.
I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's a win.
When they started betting,
You can see too on his hand, he's got a paintball shot.
A lot of you guys do.
Yeah. Everyone, so the layout comes out, the configuration of the bunker is released about a week before the tournament. So the configuration of the bunkers come out, and then everybody spends as many days as they possibly can
Playing that position.
practicing, figuring out the layout, playing against another pro team that you're not going to play at the event,
Oh,
and doing all that, get ready for the event. So
that's fun.
yeah, so I was in Florida last weekend playing with my team, and a couple of these guys are up in Sacramento. Some people were in Chicago.
Yeah, so Bo, Soap, and Tommy all have the paintball hand.
Yes.
Other tables
on there.
Soap was showing me his bruises. He's got one on his neck, his arm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
I was a little lucky last week, and I got one to the back of the leg. But besides that, I got out of there free.
Yeah, this is a toughie for Bo. It sucks too, because it's so hard to hit your set, and then when you do, you get so excited.
Yeah.
So to get drawn out on just really sucks.
It's such an emotional roller coaster, and you're like married to it.
Yeah, basically.
Really? I'm losing here?
You don't want to believe that you're beat.
No.
Did you catch the straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes the call.
I did.
He wants to see. See, I
Yeah.
think with us, it's more painful to get bluffed.
Yeah.
So they're like, you know what? I'd rather give you my money than you bluff me and beat me out of this type of hand.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Pando has shown up with some bluffs, but he's never raised on the river with a bluff. Like, he might bluff the river, but not, raise it.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
little things to look out for, because
you're doing some
you might be like, oh, well, he bluffs a lot, so I should just call. But have they ever check raised or, bluff raised on your bet?
See, that's the thing, too. I was thinking of, there's a few spots where, I had, 2 overs and a gutter, and I know they have a top pair, but I'm, thinking, are they going to fold if I raise here? I don't know,
Yeah, you don't know until you see someone do it. Especially in these games, Yaya called off with, basically just top pair on a huge pot.
He called
3 pair,
Yep, and then he called one hand where he had the 3 of diamonds, and there's 4 diamonds. And
Yeah.
so he's just
Yeah.
So I'm I don't really want to bluff someone like that.
Exactly. No, it's true. You want to only bet value into people that are going to call with very marginal made hands.
Who's going? Who is that?
He left. Good? It's good? It's good?
Oh, no. Whoever that girl screaming was. I thought that was for Dave.
So Soap should not be calling here with ace-3 off under the gun. Thomas going to make the fold.
Where'd Randy go?
Mama D even very not a great hand, ace-8 off, but we're going to a flop.
Soap doesn't play a lot. He plays a lot of. I picked him up from the airport this morning. He plays mostly home games, and he's only been playing for a year or two, 2 years, 3 years.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's been playing well he's done well tonight from what he has been playing with home games.
Mama D, she plays mostly tournaments.
They got the best hand to fold.
Yeah.
Well, Mama D's been very tight, so I could see when she makes the bet like that, I would think she is top pair or better.
Yeah. Yaya doesn't even play poker.
Oh, that makes sense. 100%.
Yeah.
Check.
Check.
So the sixes would have been the winner here.
You know what's crazy? I was gonna stay and I had a 9 and a 4.
But Soap's going to take it down with the pair of threes.
I have a pair of sixes.
What?
I have a pair of sixes.
Dude, I mean, that last one sucked, but set, quads, you came in.
Finally.
You came in sprinting.
I'm glad out of all the people that are winning, Soap's winning.
Oh,
Yeah, he seems very nice. We talked before the stream.
What? Oh. Should we do a bomb pot?
In that case, Rainey's all in the blind.
Yeah.
Oh, great. They're putting my money in.
Bomb pot for the last hand? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we should do a bomb pot.
Oh, you're not in there?
Apparently I am.
Oh, you are in there. Okay.
Apparently all my money's in there.
All your money's in there.
20?
$20.
That means they have to pay you out if you win.
Yeah.
What a night, everybody. So fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ends.
What was your name again?
Look at that wall of chips you made.
It was good.
Nice meeting you. Good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Do you go by Tommy at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny. I've actually played with Ryan Plant and a couple of the Venetians. I don't think he remembers, but I have like one of those dumb memories. So when I see someone, I'm like, all right.
Look at that paintball mark at his neck they zoomed in on.
That was against Yaya's team.
Oh, okay.
So they played each other last weekend.
They just go do whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense, Venetian.
75.
They've got some tournaments running right now, too. They always have tournaments running, but they have a series trophy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to play the one on Monday.
$5.
Stay here for a couple days after the tournament. Paintball.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
You know, the best time to play here in Vegas is March Madness.
Yeah.
Wow, Mama D's going to shove here with a lesser 9. But she might actually get Bo to fold.
I have some of these cards.
I mean, odds-wise, he has to call, but
To go against her?
it's just such a she's pretty
Damn.
nice call. She's pretty tight, so I'd be a little bit more scared to call off with her.
One better.
You are. Both of you.
2-2-2.
Big nuts.
Mama looking for a 7.
Do you want to run it once or twice? One time.
One time.
Looking for a 7.
Here it comes.
7.
Low. 6.
5.
Very close. Now we need a 5 or a 7.
Good shot.
Or I guess a 5 or a 7.
Any 7 or 5.
Queen. No, you don't want a 5, do you?
That should get a straight.
Oh, the 3. The
Get a
3.
good shot.
Yep.
Here it comes.
No one look. King. Close your eyes. King.
5.
And
Hey,
There you go. He's
GG,
got some
Mama
of his money
D.
back.
Good hand.
great night.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Just take some off for Rainy Stack.
Yeah.
Nobody's
got me
watching.
into this.
Hang on, no.
Nice hand.
Just take a row from him. It's 5.
So what do we do now?
You really got a castle going there. All right, here I believe are the final chip counts.
Put it all in red.
Rainy at the top, covering everybody. How's that feel?
Feels
Speech,
good.
speech,
I mean, honestly, I set this game up where I was supposed to have more players.
Oh, you set this game up.
So I wasn't going to play, and I was going to let everyone else play. But then people slowly backed out. I saw the sweet setup, and I was
What
like,
a story.
Yeah.
What a nice
Yeah.
little,
So I didn't.
oh, I wasn't going to play. I just set this game up. I was going to play. Top of the winnings chart, up 1,500. Soap right behind you, up 1,200.
I don't think those are correct. I think that's up 2,000. I think Soap's up 16 because we all
Okay.
bought in for 1,000.
All right, that might be correct then.
Yeah.
Sometimes these graphics are a little bit off, and they don't count the last couple pots.
Gotcha.
So definitely a little bit behind.
Negative.
Yaya throwing the party down below, as well as Mama D and was it David? Dave?
Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
That's fine.
But good job, guys. That was a fun game. Very splashy, very fun. I feel like having fun is the most important part of poker.
Yeah.
It gets really like sad when everyone's just miserable and like marginally profiting. So thanks for coming out tonight. Hope you enjoyed the game. Good luck with your tournament this weekend. And if you haven't already, you should message Rainey's Instagram. Do you want to say it one more time?
Yeah, it's Mr. Stanczak, MrStancczak.
Yeah, you could win 2 VIP passes to this tournament this weekend here in Vegas, or an annual pass to the Las Vegas Premier Paintball. So we've been calling this screen the paintball splat.
The paintball
And
splat.
it's a perfect way to end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you out there. We'll see you next week. Peace.